Clarence came on.
There's nothing playing at the moment, but yes.
Okay, good. I was worried.
If you give me just a second, then we'll get the usual sound. There it is. So yes, it should be playing now.
Okay.
And I hear nothing.
Oh dear. Is it going through for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not linked to any account. What the heck?
Oh, no, hold on. Nope, never mind.
What's your device pin? What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, I had to reset things last week for some reason as well. I think there must have been an update.
Well, do I tell you my pin?
We gotta ask chat. Chat knows the details.
Well, while you work that out, I'm going to say, hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Icewind Dale. This is Rime of the Frostmaiden. We are the Digital Dragons, and we're going to play some D&D. Joining me tonight, we have got Zagrax.
Hello, I am Zach, or Bryn in chat, and things are not working, so I fixed them. By Zagrax.
Vulwin.
Hi, I'm Ethan or Chaos Gemini in chat, and I'm playing Vulwin Gargar, the Furbolg Ranger.
Irilyssa.
Hi, I'm Jarard, aka Evil by Moonlight in chat, and I'm playing Irilyssa.
Tahko.
Hello, I am Tahko Moodkiller, as played by Highwind.
And we've got Elora.
Hi, I'm Trips, or Trips Usagi in the chat, and I'm playing Elora.
And I am Mordred Viking, and I'm definitely not trying to kill these guys constantly.
Lies.
So, who wants to do a
You never
recap
kill a player.
of what happened last time?
It's our favorite part of the session.
We all
I'll do it.
participated. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Just 1 second.
One.
Hold on for multiple seconds.
Fine.
To consult the oracle. And listen to a dog bark.
Woof, woof.
Boy, are you out there?
Yeah. All right.
Woof, woof.
Okay, so last time we found we were in the aftermath of defeating a giant mammoth and two lying wolves. We found two kids. One of them had a frostbitten hand. And after some hijinks of running around in the ice fortress, we were able to get the children out and take them back to their home in Dugan's Hole. On the way there, on the outskirts of the town, we found a weird triangle Stonehenge with runes all over it. Irilyssa could understand the runes, and Danica cast, I think, Comprehend Languages to try and decipher them. I got new boots, which I gave Hilda, the mother of the children, all of my money for, and I successfully converted her to Saloon. And there were kobolds also.
Also kobolds.
Mm.
Okay, thank you. So, if I recall correctly, you'd just spoken to the speaker of the town, done a bit of wheeling and dealing, and were basically just left and were setting off on your next adventure, I guess you would call it an adventure. So let's switch over to the map so you can see exactly what is going on and where you are. And then, what do you want to do?
Well, I think we were heading down in the direction of Hillside. I don't know if we're going to visit it. Although, given what day is today, Zagrax might want to go visit just in case somebody special's there.
Yeah.
I have no interest in meeting the bitch queen, thank you.
So she's the bitch queen. Does that make you the bitch prince?
I mean, probably.
I mean, yeah, I guess it does.
Dang it! It is now canon. Sad.
I didn't know you were bitch royalty.
What can I say?
So I take that that's a no, we're not going to go visit?
Probably not. No.
Probably not.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I think for Danica's safety too, it might be better to avoid that area. But I don't know if where we're going is any safer.
Yeah, so we're going around the hillside
Yeah.
and
like-
trying to find the
Yeah.
signal.
Well, we should probably just follow the water until we reach the where the water splits. In other words, that three-way part, and then from there just head straight south till south a little bit west till we reach forest, and then follow between the forest and the mountain, all the way down till we reach the signal.
Okay.
Zagrax, how long has it been since you've been here? Hillside.
It's been a couple of years.
But are you familiar with any good ways to cross? I know there's a river down this way.
No, sadly, I was not in the best of mindset upon leaving, and don't remember much of the journey.
I assume it's frozen.
Well, hopefully, but it's not always safe. So if there's a bridge or something, just anything would be good.
Yes, Tahko, especially with how much you carry, it'd probably be unwise to step on any ice.
Well, if whole lakes are freezing and it's just a river, I'm not too concerned. Plus, it's been winter for a very long time.
Yeah, hopefully everything will be good. We could just cross without any issue. So we could probably head south from here, and he kind of points off in the direction towards the mountains.
Okay.
Yeah, we could just follow a bit of the river, and I don't know exactly anything past this metropolis. I don't know anything past this place.
Well, Zagrax should a little, right?
It has been a few years since I've been down in here, and
It's only been a few years since everything started going really snowy, right?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, okay. I left before then. Yeah, okay.
yeah, and it was not a frozen wasteland like it was today,
Oh,
or is today. So who knows what's changed? Plus, if the bitch queen is there, who knows what else she's done?
And is doing.
That said, should I roll for it to see if I know anything? Because I have no idea as a player.
It's kind of what do you want to know, and I'll tell you what you know.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say. Would not. I doubt he would know anything.
I mean, like the vague territory hillside was a town that was nestled between two streams that connected in, running eventually down to the Red Run, which is that river. You are very much on the slopes of the spine of the world, so it rises pretty dramatically behind hillside, hence the name. There is a bit of a valley, which is the pass through which the Ten Trail passes, which is ringed by woodlands on the outside. Again, it rises fairly dramatically upwards, but there are other waterways and things in that region. So there are paths.
Yeah. But he ain't no tracker, so he ain't got shit.
Nope, but apparently you're a valley kid.
So, what do you want to do?
Should be speaking in a Valley Girl accent.
I was like, totally, and it's going to go over here, and it's going to be awesome.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe we could head south toward the mountains and whereabouts? He'll kind of just ask you like whereabouts would you know that like hillside is like semi-geographically.
Yeah, and pretty much reiterate what
Yeah.
Mordred just said.
I mean, one thing that I will say about this is, again, Icewind Dale is fairly flat, and on most days you can see the spine of the world because it's a giant mountain range that suddenly just kind of springs up. Like if you've ever been to the Rockies coming in from like what's the state before Colorado? But it's basically flatland, mountains. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what that's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So those are mountains over there. There's a forest over there. Let's try to aim closer to the forest rather than the mountains.
I like that plan. It's a good plan.
Yeah. We'll find a spot across the river that should be an easy crossing. I mean, if there was a bridge or something down there, anyways, it might already be, stationed. People on the lookout might draw attention. So I don't know.
Zagrax,
the high ground.
you don't remember if there are any mountains. There used to be a ferry which ran sometimes across, or rather it was just like a boat that was left on the stream that people could paddle across in. But it's not... I mean, it is a river, so it was fairly deep and fairly fast-flowing, depending on the season. Like during the melts, it was very fast-flowing.
Yeah, as long as we don't find out the river like itself is called like Fast Death River or something, I think we're good.
It's called the Red Run, and actually that is...
Oh no!
That should be over there.
Because it bashes your body against the rocks.
I was looking over here. I wasn't looking over there. Two different rivers, clearly. Gotta be too dangerous. Okay, yeah, I guess we're gonna head south and we're gonna keep on up high and try to follow areas of the river around.
Yeah.
Okay.
High.
Are
Find
you
a
just
good
gonna
spot to.
Are you going to follow the
Go ahead.
shore of the lake south? Because that will lead you directly to the river.
That might not be too bad.
It's probably a good play.
Yeah, so we're looking at. Let me grab my snap to center here. So we're talking like something like heading over this way and following it around, just to be sure with the group here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like we don't need to. Yeah, we don't necessarily need to follow right by the.
Sure.
Well, let's do what we did
the
last
shore.
time when you were traveling. Like, draw out where you want to go, and then we can kind of move the token along the line, depending on how far you've actually moved.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So there's two possible routes. We cut right along the shoreline and we cut around and follow the river down, or maybe we just head over the hills. Might be a little bit more effort, but we'll get good height advantage to see everything we need to, and we're not going to be, in the open winds. I don't know if that matters to anybody, but.
As long as I'm not gonna fall in water, it's fine.
Well, if you do step into the water, you're probably fine. It's just the shore.
And if you do feel like you're going to fall in the water, you can probably just go into your bottle.
Yeah, but then my bottle will be in the water.
Well, at least you won't be wet.
For
At least
like
you'll have
a
little
few
while before you
hours.
freeze to death.
Yeah, I probably advise it gets that just in case it sinks to the bottom. I don't think you want to make that swim.
Yeah. It's not the most ideal. I don't think it's buoyant, to be honest.
Do-
Since it has a whole person inside of it.
Honestly, if you fall through the ice, then you can at least throw your bottle up onto shore and then pop into it.
Yeah.
I was
That's
about to
a
ask
better
that.
idea.
That's cool.
Is there a limit? Like, do you have to be touching the bottle to bamf into it? Because you could theoretically throw it and then go into the bottle as it's in midair.
What's the
Yeah,
range
you
on
can
it?
do that. You can do that.
Nice.
Throw it, wait a second, then go into it because it's like an action.
Could you just have left the bottle back in turn lane and then be like, no, going home. Screw this.
Like, there has to be a range. I just don't know what the range is.
Yeah, there's a range. I don't know what the range is. I assume like 30 feet. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
And I should mention for those watching, I'm having camera problems. They keep on filtering in and out, flickering in and out.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry, that was me. My something messed up with Roll20 and I couldn't see the chat box, so I refreshed.
It's not just you. Zagrax, Vulwin, Tahko, Elora.
I just refreshed as
The
well.
only one I
just
can
to-
see right now is
Oh, yeah.
Irilyssa. Let's just do another refresh. I've had to do this every, 3 minutes.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, fun times.
Weird.
But you're all back now. Okay, so are you going along the white line or the red line? Or are you still
There's 2 white
discussing?
lines. I think we're not going over the mountain because it's going to take more effort.
Yeah, I think it's
we'll-
smart and faster to follow the shore of the lake.
Yeah.
Until
So
Okay.
continue.
In that
No, go ahead.
case, can I have the navigator rolling a survival check and the scoot rolling me a perception?
okay,
Scoot,
got an 11.
you're scooting a boot.
Oof.
Scoot in the boot. 11. Cameras have gone again. On and off.
I don't know.
Where have they gone?
I'm losing mine too. So.
Scoot.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
a good scoot. You scoot good.
Yeah,
Nice.
you
That is
got
a good scoot.
you got eyes.
All right. Let's see.
I have the eyes.
We're back.
Okay, so you travel southwards, skirting along the edge of the Redwaters Lake for going on for about... Let's see how far that is. Probably about 6 hours. So you are now right about there. The terrain around you is fairly flat. There was a bit of a ridge just south of Dugan's Hole, which is the highest ground around before the true mountains of the Spine of the World begin. Then it flattens off pretty quickly down into the Redwaters. The shore of the lake is... Redwater's one of the smaller ones, isn't it? Yes, the smallest. I don't know. You guys tell me, what does a small lake look like during winter?
It's usually frozen over.
It
Yeah,
looks like a
for-
field.
Snow blowing
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah.
For at least a couple hundred feet, it's just ice
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
in the depths of winter.
given that it's been snowing, it'll look like a big field.
Hmm.
That's true. You're right. It won't look like a lake.
Because I've seen some of the photography that erstwhile colleagues of ours have shown, and it's super spiky sometimes. I guess that's after a storm or something, though.
It's because of the waves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
waves will cause it to spike up,
Mhm.
especially if on places that have a large enough so that they're affected by the tides. It can be ridiculous.
Mhm.
But if it's not, if it's a relatively small lake, then no, it'll just be flat.
Okay, because these
Yeah.
are pretty sizable, so I'd say that Dwalden and Dinnershire probably do look like that. They will have some kind of limited wave action. Redwaters is smaller and it is more sheltered because of the spine, so probably less. So yeah, it looks like a big white open plain kind of
Mhm.
stretching out towards the mountains directly to your east. Irilyssa. Very, very hard to see as it's white on a white background, but you do see a shape moving about on the lake, probably a good 100, 150 feet from where you guys are at the moment.
It's no good.
Okay. We'll just keep my eye on it as we're moving.
Okay, can I get the party to roll a stealth check, please?
Heh, heh, heh.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, we all got to roll
Ooh.
really good for
17.
Zagrax.
It went well.
I'll roll bad.
No, it didn't.
No.
Advantage for self.
Oh, 16.
I had
An
disadvantage. We
Okay,
have two
so
people with disadvantage.
it's hard to see exactly what this thing is and what it is doing. But at one stage, as you guys are moving, the wind shifts. And the creature stops and rises up to its full height. And you can tell that this thing's probably a good 7 or 8 feet tall.
Ugh.
And begins to sniff the air.
Love those polar bears.
It's not
Or is it
bear.
goat?
It's a polar
bipedal.
goat.
It's a goat.
humanoid shape.
Oh, it's a humanoid.
Oh,
It's a were-goat.
Yeah.
which way did the wind tilt? Are we downwind or upwind from it?
You are currently downwind.
Downwind. Okay.
Whichever way that they can smell you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
right.
Upwind.
Upwind.
Upwind. Right, that one.
Yeah.
We're currently Highwind.
Yes. Great session, guys. I need to go now. Thanks for playing. Catch you later next week. Yep.
Okay.
Duh.
Have you indicated to any of us that this is out here?
But not yet.
Yeah. I'm just looking for a place to cross then. We should find something nearby. We could probably cross soon.
Vulwin,
Yeah.
there's something out there. And I think it smells us. Because it stopped. Started sniffing the air.
Smells.
And she'll try and point it out to him.
Yeah. Everybody down.
Yeah, I'll lay down and start piling snow.
Yeah.
on top of it.
Yeah. Lay into the snow.
Okay, Vulwin, give me a perception check.
Okay. Fantastic. Let's see.
Alright.
I'll crouch down into the snow, and I'm going to see what I can see over the snow with a 9.
You don't see anything.
Here, Alyssa, where is it? I don't see it.
Right. Look where I'm pointing.
All right, so we're out in the snow. Okay.
It's white on white. Sorry.
I'm having a hard time making it out.
Well, trust me, it's out
Tell
there.
us what it's doing.
Sniffing the air. It was just moving along, but it stopped. As big as Tahko.
It now turns towards where you guys are lying in the snow and started running in your direction.
Is it a werebear?
It's
Right.
running.
Stand up, form together.
What?
Whatever this
And
thing is, just look menacing.
After
Roar!
10-15 seconds, you can now see what this thing is. The motion highlighting it against the whiteness. It is a large humanoid creature, white fur. It is bounding towards you guys, but it has a bit of a weird gait. It has very long arms, and every 3 or 4 paces it will kind of crouch down, hit the ground with both arms, then kind of fling itself forwards, increasing its speed that way.
Arguably, that is the most disturbing and scary way to run. Just saying.
And Vulwin, you definitely recognize this thing.
Yeah, make as much noise as you can. That's a damn Yeti.
Oh,
I'm gonna bash the hammer on the ground with 2 hands.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Turgy to make my voice very loud and yell, "Go away!"
Do not stray from the group. And he looks dead serious at this point. And you can see that like his teeth are actually like he's kind of like really gritting his teeth, and like the heat in the snow is just like coming out of his mouth kind of deal.
How close is it?
Yeah,
about
how close is it?
90 feet away at this point.
Okay. If you'll allow it, I'd like to shove my hand in my little pouch of thorns and throw them into the ground to put spike growth.
Yeah,
To prevent
absolutely.
them from moving. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mord. While this
Yeah.
is happening, I'm gonna yell out, and leave us be.
And Elora's like, I'm casting this, you shouldn't be able to get to us. And it's just a 20-foot radius of thorns.
Okay, so Vulwin, Zagrax, Irilyssa, roll me intimidation, Vulwin with advantage.
All right.
oh, that's really right.
Oh my. Let's see.
That wax is so scary.
Does a 7 work?
You guys are so scary.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
trying. Oh, also, to note, I don't think you guys actually understand what Vulwin is saying.
You didn't.
Oh.
Oh,
So
what language?
to you guys, it just sounds like Vulwin's just like, not exactly grunting, but he's got his teeth clenched really tight, and he's just kind of yelling through there, and he's saying something you can't understand it, but it's like, ah! That kind of
I just figured he's really
inflection.
pissed.
It like to you guys, if you kind of understood someone cursing at you in a language you don't understand, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So it just sounds like German.
Really angry German, sure.
And
So-
here comes the Germans in chat
Well,
going in.
Hearing them not
Something.
sound scary
ahead.
at all, I really will throw the twigs on the ground
Yep. Okay.
to put a
Uh,
spike growth.
Do you want me to roll?
Seven might sound scary to you.
I think I'm like, what the heck is Vulwin saying? Like,
I'm
That's
too busy
accurate.
watching the thing. I'm putting myself in front of the group as well. Obviously not getting away from the group, but definitely putting in front between group and thing.
mhm.
I've buried myself in snow, so
Plan.
Thanks, man. Big
Yeah.
help.
Did you want me to
yeah,
roll
I'll also be-
intimidation
Sorry, what was that?
as well for my thaumaturgy?
Yes.
So did you want me to roll intimidation as well for my thaumaturgy?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Normal or advantage?
Normal.
Am I scary?
You're
I'm
proper-
13 scary.
13 scary.
You're scarier than the other two.
It's scary, right? I say don't stray away from the group. So we got to stay collectively scary.
The guy's like, man, that meal over there is making a lot of noise.
Yeah, I mean it's coming right at us. Like bold weapons out, bearing fangs.
Sorry, bear with me just a second here.
Hehe.
It's not a bear. It's no pun there.
No, there's no pun.
Okay. Then definitely did not just create this.
What? Nah.
What?
Random encounter.
I just love the fact that you can put this stuff together in like a second's notice. All right, so you guys are
That is kind of fun.
up there. So if you put yourselves in whatever formation you guys are right now.
Hey, it's me.
If I could select myself, I would.
Oh, I'm waiting. I'm almost there. Where am I at? There I am.
Oh, there I am.
Whoa, Tuesday.
Two Zagraxes.
I dragged myself and I have control.
Heck yeah,
Oh,
Zagrax.
Ah, pretty sneaky Zagrax.
Because 5 wisdom comes in handy almost never.
That's not good.
Nope.
Oh, that's not good.
No, I could tell you that's not good.
That's not
In
good.
general.
He's
No.
currently about there.
Yeah.
Then you cast the spike growth.
Yeah. I don't know. I could go like here.
I probably can't even see it, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It
running
did
towards
tell
us
you
now.
about
It's
it,
a,
Oh, I know.
Actually, how far can I go?
I can't. I
It-
cannot
it's-
select my.
I can hear it. I'm not worried about that. But
Oh yeah.
If I can hear it, we're good.
oh yeah, I can
maybe.
see far enough out to put it here. Here-ish.
So I'm going
Yeah.
to give you control of this, and then you can stick it where you want.
Can you cast like 10 more of those?
Right? I actually don't have control of my icon or that thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
I don't have control of mine either.
Oh, I think
It
I
looks
know
like
why.
it's half the size it should be.
Yeah, I know why.
I have lost control of
I
my.
think- yeah, it looks
character.
like I'm not on the right layer.
Are we on the wrong
Yeah, I
layer?
think we're on the wrong layer.
There you go.
There we go.
Hey!
Yeah, there we are. Hey.
Yay! I'll just put it. Actually, I'm gonna put it here, closer.
And I don't know if
Except
that is the
for-
right size, so sort that out.
Oh,
I think it's
You're right.
about maybe half the size.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's
Yeah.
kind of small.
About
bit
10 times
small.
bigger, right?
20-foot radius. Yeah, so
It's all hide in the
Yeah.
corner, so it has to walk through it.
that big.
20-foot radius. Oh
Let's
my
just
lord.
stand in the middle of it, so it has to come towards us.
How do I make you bigger?
Arguably not a bad idea.
Yeah, but then once he shows up, we're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Also true.
Like I said, group up. We're all good.
And then let's get this out, and then delete all of those. And then with that, I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Glorious initiative.
I'll roll initiative.
Hey, I'm
first.
doing good on the sevens tonight. It's great.
I didn't click on my token.
Sad.
I got a 12.
You got 12. Okie dokie.
I can rotate it, but I can't make it bigger.
Oh, really? How big should it be?
Yeah. It should be 10 feet larger in radius.
So double the size.
Yeah, double the size.
40 foot.
Yeah, there you go.
40 foot diameter. Yeah.
Is that right?
That's 20.
Oh no. It's supposed to be that big.
There you go.
That big?
Yeah. It.
Aha.
Let me see. If this is the center.
I think it's one too big.
Yeah, that's right. You're right there. Thank you.
Um,
Here is good.
Okay. So let's.
It's
go
too big.
around.
Shh.
Really?
I don't think it is. Big.
No?
No,
30
it's actually
40
one too
across,
small.
right?
Is it one too small? It's only
one
20
too-
feet in diameter.
Yeah, which means it should be 40 foot.
40 over.
in-
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's been a
20 in
while.
radius, not. Yeah, it's 40 in diameter.
Sorry.
Yeah, let's say it's 20 radius, right? 40 diameter?
Yep, that's
All
right.
right.
Otherwise, that would be
thanks,
enormous.
everybody.
Yeah. Okay,
It
so
already is.
the creature does not seem to care about you yelling at it. Oh, and also Zagrax, your hammer, you.
Well,
slam
yeah, I was
into-
gonna. I was gonna move far enough away from him, like run out in front and then hit it on the ground far enough away so I wouldn't knock everybody else prone.
I understood.
I just didn't
Okay,
get
so-
to saying that part.
Yeah, so we'll put you like on the edge of that. So you run forwards, you raise the hammer, and then you slam it into the ground, hoping that it's going to make a cacophony of noise. And it does, but the shockwave also just launches up this puddle of snow that just engulfs you, like it's in the middle of a blizzard or something. And you are currently heavily obscured by snow, and you're also in difficult terrain because you basically just got yourself stuck in the snow around.
Awesome.
Woo! Let's go. I'm amazing.
And it will
You
take
are
you a
so
strength.
intimidating.
It will take you a strength check to get out.
Okay.
Fun.
I just see you run up and be like, don't part from the group. And then poof. Snow confetti.
Interesting tactic. This should work out well.
Well, hey, man, it's not like charisma's my best stat. It's not. It's my second best stat, but still. Oh, he big scary.
Okay, and that's all he can. Oh, no. He can do more. He's going to go. Now, with the. Can you put the description for that spell in chat, please, Elora?
Yeah, of course.
I want to know whether he can see it. Yeah.
There you go.
hmm
Full terrain, moves through it, takes damage. Transformation of the ground's camouflage to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a perception check. What?
It's also, however, under a ton of snow.
Hmm.
Yeah, and this guy is a creature of the snow, so we would kind of know what snow looks like.
You think?
Yeah, and also
Yeah, we've had a lot of years.
you cast it on the shore of a lake, which is usually pretty flat, and then it's now spiky.
Yeah. You know, just trying to delay him, really.
So it knows it's there.
It does, and it's going to go 5. Whoops. 5 ouchies. And then it needs to take 2d4 piercing damage, so go ahead and do
Alright.
2d4 piercing.
4.
4
Sad.
damage.
Average, but sad.
Yeah.
And it's going to go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Just like
That
that.
did delay him a little.
And then Elora.
Alright. Well, that went well. That's alright. I'll just shoot an Eldritch Blast at him. And yell, go away! 24.
24, I am
Nice.
fairly sure will hit him. Yes. Yes, it will.
Alright. That's. Oh, it's 4 force damage. Go away!
These are good spells. You're throwing out good
Mhm.
spells here.
Right?
What's it doing?
Okay, so you clap your hands together, blast out the Eldritch Blast, and it just kind of takes off the tip of one of his horns.
Yep.
He just kind of shakes his head and snarls at you. His jaw opening wider than you think a creature of
Oh,
a
I
mammalian
was
size
hoping
would.
he would be more vain than that.
Well,
That's the end of my turn.
Irilyssa. You're muted.
Uh,
Oh, now you're not muted.
um,
Okay,
You're
you're
kind
a
of
robot. That's what's happening.
best way to
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Are we all robot?
No,
No.
just
Not
Irilyssa.
yet.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Hang on, just one second.
Oh, I
No,
can hear
you're
you.
good.
I think Irilyssa is just
Okay.
thinking.
Yeah.
Vulwin, what's the best way to deal with this?
All right. I look at it on a scale between 1 to 10. Am I thinking this is a 20 factor, or is this more the 10?
This is a 10.
Okay, good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, is it a 20? Oh,
Yeah,
we
I
are
just
screwed.
needed that one answered on my level of fearfulness of this. Okay. He looks like just over the shoulder, looks you dead in the eye. Kill it and don't die.
Okay.
Boy, be blunt normally, but
Don't-
damn.
And don't run.
She says, okay. And she grabs her
Yeah.
little,
If you've got
Holy
fire, now's
symbol.
the time.
she grabs her little holy symbol and says,
Okay, so caught half of that,
She
but
said something.
the guiding bolt, I think, makes
guiding.
it obvious what you're doing. Okay, guiding bolt 19 to hit does indeed hit.
Symbol. That
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It doesn't like fire.
Nice.
Ooh, beautiful.
Oof.
So you fire anything at it, it won't like that.
That hurt. That definitely had an impact. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me.
God bless you.
So, Irilyssa, touching this holy symbol, blasts out this burst of radiant energy that impacts it in the center of the chest, and it just starts glowing a little bit where the impact hit. Tahko.
All right. I am going to pop out of the snow and roar. Roar!
Yeah. Good. Show no weakness.
And then get a little bit closer. Roar! And I will. I will. Shoot it with a. Oh, which one of these would be better? Information. Which one should I hit him with? A ray of sickness or enfeeblement?
Gonna see if I can find something a bit more fighty than gentle winds as you're passing over the tundra.
I'll hit him with a ray of sickness, or at least attempt to. Shoot a ray out of my fingers. Spell save DC. Wait, is it a touch? What?
One action instantaneous.
60 feet.
Range
Yeah.
60 feet, yeah.
Okay. Oh,
You
okay.
hit the wrong
Oh,
button. Yeah.
I did hit the wrong button. I have never
Ranged
found
spell
that.
attack on a hit, so yeah, roll to hit.
Well, all right. It's a D20 plus 5. Let me just punch the. I don't even have it on my list. No wonder I haven't used this. 19. Does a 19 hit?
hits. It does indeed.
Excellent. So it will take 2d8 poison and must make a Constitution save.
It rolls a 14, which is a save.
It's a save. Darn. All right. I'll do damage, and that's my turn.
So how much damage was it?
2d8, which is 5.
Okay.
Yeah, average overall.
This thing is looking decidedly injured at this point. And Tahko, what's this spell look like for you?
I just point my hand out, and a green energy lash just goes whips into him.
And where it whips, he kind of grabs his torso where it did and kind of just starts scratching at it, and like looks down at his claws, like starts shaking it off, and you see some little things just on the snow where he shook him off.
Good.
Zagrax.
I'm starting to get the impression that this thing might be minorly intelligent. Okay, I'm gonna get out of whatever I'm stuck in, the hole that I dug myself, gloriously. Or attempt to, I should say.
Or attempt to, yeah. I hope so.
Did you say strength check?
Yes. Strength save. Strength save.
Yay! 20.
You are definitely
nice.
free. With a mighty kick, you just like
Yes.
smash the mound of snow that had risen around you, and you are freed of it.
Hooray! I'm gonna do this. Amazing, I know. I'm actually going to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Ooh, everybody's Hunter's Mark.
A lot of hunter's
And then-
mark going around.
Yeah, and then once it gets close enough for me to bonk on the head, I shall bonk it on the head. So, ready an attack action when it gets close enough.
Okay.
Because it's totally going to get close enough.
A ready to bonk.
A
Vulwin.
much ready to bonk.
Okay. He's gonna move up next to in front of Tahko, and next to Zagrax, looking at this thing that's been injured. And he's gonna be gritting his teeth the whole time, swords up, and he's just gonna be like, "Well, let me think about this." We're no prey of yours, Pactless.
Okay. Noted.
So he says, yeah. And, yeah, for you guys, that sounds like a lot of guttural, teeth clench sounds. And, yeah, he's going to hold his action that if it decides to move forward, he will strike at it. You won't come away from here with your life.
Okay.
Why do you stray alone?
Anything else?
That's it. That's
Okay.
what he's going to do.
I have a feeling like when Zagrax here's actually like does like a double take of like he growls once, okay, cool, whatever. He growls again and continue like, wait, what?
Why aren't you hitting it with stuff?
Yeah.
So the Yeti is
I'm not gonna run over there. That's silly. No.
Yeah.
he's going to take one more step forwards, and then he's going to kind of like beat the ground with both of his arms, and then how you speak to me? Do you, Vulwin?
Same way you speak to me.
I also need you to make a Constitution save, please,
Okay.
with advantage. With advantage.
Constitution save with advantage.
He's spitting out some fury here.
16.
Okay. So this is a familiar feeling for you, kind of washes over, and you shake it off. It's like, I know your tricks. We're not doing this. And the Yeti seems somewhat surprised that you're able to stand your ground as you are. And I've totally forgotten what you said to him. What did you say to him again?
The same. He said the same way you speak to me.
You are not prey. You are not kin.
I don't know you. Where do you belong?
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
I know where he belongs, in the ground.
21 natural crit.
Okay.
Dang.
And with that, he takes a step back, kind of punches the ground again, or slams both of his hands into the ground again, like turns around on the spot and then glares back at you. Hungry, so hungry, but not here. Hungry.
He's going to. What of your family? What of your pact?
Dead. Greyskins, coming night. Grow big. Slay all.
From where? What direction?
He again kind of does the turning on the spot, but this time he ends looking due south. And kind of moves his head back towards you to see if you've seen.
How many? How many of your family did they kill?
Mate. 2 little ones. Ah!
I love it.
Amazing.
Fishes back the headset real quick.
The commitment is best.
Yes.
Vulwin will actually do a bit of the same and let out not as much of a yell as that, but
Roar.
Oh no.
I'm sorry for your loss, but you will not be taking us. You'll not be killing us. This is my pact. We may have food for you if you show us the way.
He will drop down onto one knee, which you know is a gesture of like supplication.
Wow.
My God.
I have pity for your circumstances.
Brr.
I know what it's like.
We will dine on the flesh together. Get their blood.
They will be avenged.
And with that, he's going to jump up again, take one step due south of him, then kind of realize it's a spiky thing there, and kind of make a bit of a like kick the snow very hard.
Yeah, make a nice exit.
Oh, is he just stepping away?
Yeah, he steps back, like in that direction, and looks back towards you.
I'll take just a bit of a step forward, just to make sure, you know. Yeah, no, Vulwin's still looking very, like, intense about the whole thing. But you guys can see what has gone, what has transpired.
Yeah.
He won't bother us. I don't think there's anything we can offer him. Nothing. Tahko,
Yeah.
the rations you've got. They might do some good. They're not fresh prey, but something.
I mean, I still don't know why we aren't just fighting it. I don't know what you did, but you're welcome to the rations.
It's hungry. It doesn't want to kill us.
Well,
Pretty sure it wants to kill us.
to eat us.
Only for food.
But yeah, I'll take my rations out and basically hand them to you. You can take as many as you need. There's 22 things of rations in there, so you know.
Yeah, I'll throw some over, but very very openly, I'll just be like, they'll sustain you, but they're not good food. Not what you're looking for.
Food. Still. Food. And he... Yeah. Sorry, did you say you're throwing the stuff out to him?
Yeah, I will toss the that stuff out.
Okay. Yeah, he just grabs onto the package, just tears it open, and just starts shoveling it into his face, wrapper and all.
Did you throw all of the rations out there, or how many?
No, you gave me like a pack. I think you've done like a multi-pack thing, right? Have you like rationed them out the different packs or something? If not, then I just took a handful and scattered them, kind of deal.
Okay, that's probably 6 rations right there then.
Okay.
1 per day for all of us. So I'll count down 6.
So yeah, we'll say that he chows down on about 3 of them, then just like holds the others in his other hand. Come! Well, show you.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna speak with them. And he's gonna turn to you guys. He will actually turn his back in this case.
And Yeti will move a few paces away, and then just kind of sit down, and just start like not preening, but you know how like big apes like try to like get gnats and things out on himself.
This is conditional.
What the hell is happening right now?
We're alive. We're not dead.
Oh, I know that. I don't know why. Do you know this fellow?
No, I don't know him. But I know he won't bother us anymore.
You're getting to know him. What are you talking about with him? I mean, that is talking.
His family was slain by the Droger. Duragar, yeah. That's what I said.
Okay.
He's like partially still like, gritting teeth. Like, you can see he's just like loosening his jaw a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And why is that a bad thing? It just means they missed one.
And that missed one was coming to kill us. And
Yeah,
that means that they're here along the way that we're traveling. We go to stop during the night, we'll get jumped too, just the same.
Well, what is this guy gonna look over us at night? What are we doing here? I mean, this thing isn't any better than the Duragar.
Is it?
If there is a group nearby, this is some of the same things that we set out to find to begin with. There was a map, right? There was existence of something down in this area. If there's a small group.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
That it's a good idea if we're traveling through here to clear them out.
All right. Looks like we're going to.
It's gonna be more safe that way. We don't know what else is down here.
Well, if there's enough to kill at least another Yeti and drive away this one, then maybe it's best to just try and avoid it altogether.
They did ambush them while they were asleep, right? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were ambushed in their sleep. It could happen to us.
Okay.
That's too bad.
It was their mate and some tykes.
Yeah,
right?
mate and 2 tykes.
Yeah.
I was trying desperately to remember the word for tyke, and it's just like,
yeah,
that'll do.
Yep. I got you. Yeah. Slew their mate and 2 tykes. Still makes them dangerous. It makes them opportunistic. And that could be us. I'm not willing to take that chance.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna
But-
are we joining together for now with this person?
That's a Yeti, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Okay.
Yeah, this isn't normally a thing that team up with. This is a people are going to die situation.
Yeah.
The fact that we're not dead now is
Suspicious.
unique.
If they were only attacking because they wanted to eat us because they're starving, that's not as bad as they wanted to kill us because we might be meddling in something.
Oh man, it's also a Yeti. It probably just tears
That's all
apart
it
for
was.
fun. It just happens to
Will
have
they?
mate
No, that was instinct. That was preservation. That was survival. There's no malice in it.
He sniffed us out and came towards us. That's not.
You ever smell a good
self-defense.
meal, Tahko? It's like that.
I think we should understand why he did the thing he did, or just, damning them.
So at this point, we've communicated with this one. The Durgard did not want to talk at all.
It's true, the Durgar didn't listen at all.
All right. I'm just worried about once the Durgar are done, if this thing doesn't still decide.
You don't
I think
need
it's
to be
probably
worried.
done now. Whoop.
Yeah. just whoop, slithers away.
Yep.
You won't need to worry about it. After this, you'll never see this Yeti again.
Okay.
All right. Take the lead on this one. It's too weird for me.
Don't trust the Yeti, but at this point, I trust Vulwin. So
This is weird for you, and you're the one that speaks Draconic.
I mean, I am a dragonborn.
That's
Not
why I'm
you.
speaking Draconic.
I'm talking to Tahko, not you two.
Oh, I thought that was a weird statement. I was just like, that's weird coming from somebody who
I knew you were
speaks
talking to
Draconic.
Tahko, but still funny.
Right?
I still think it's weird.
I mean, it's arguably less weird than the talking wolves.
I mean, me speaking Draconic is not as strange as whatever Vulwin was speaking.
Maybe not. But I can't understand either.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was a language. Where did you learn to do that?
It's not something learned.
Are
Okay.
you a Yeti?
Were you someone's little Yeti baby?
He just kind of shoots you a look. We should go.
I asked much nicer.
Yeah, he shoots both of you a look. Now's the time.
All right.
Okay, well, if they're friendly, then that's fine.
We all have our troubles. Some
Just
of
know
us just
they-
tend to find them later on.
Yeah, and some
Yeah.
folks' triples are abominable.
Tahko,
Never.
we're ditching you.
Never say that. You've never met one in your life, and you hope you never will.
Hmm. All right, lead the way.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna turn and head back off towards the Yeti, and we'll follow you. You lead the way, we'll follow you.
We hunt! And with that, he kind of does his boundy, walky thing and just charges off southwards.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to keep up with that. Oh. but it knows.
Yeah, he'll go probably 100 feet ahead of you guys, and then kind of just stop and like look back at you.
As we all like slowly moving all our snowshoes and stuff.
Except for Irilyssa, who's just kind of just walking on a nice summer's
Yeah.
day.
Yes. Your nice boots.
Okay, then I will move us back
All right.
to
Yeah.
the world map.
Yeah, and I guess yeah, go ahead. Let's get us there.
Okay, so while you are in the Yeti's care, go ahead and make me another survival check, this time with advantage, because you have a guide, and a perception check for the scooting a boot.
I got a 23.
Damn.
Thank Yeti.
I mean, if we run into another rabbit, we certainly have an ace up our sleeve.
Yeah, it's true. If we went into like another Yeti or something too, we just add to the group.
We have hey, Irilyssa and I have our army of kobolds. Vulwin's got his Yeti mercenaries. It's perfect.
Yeah, he wins.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying if we team up.
I've never told you, but yeah, my mercenaries are all over the forest, all over the tundra.
Tahko's got an in with the werebears.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just Elora that needs to find the natural allies.
Mm-hmm.
Try. I mean, I have an
Her
ally. I
boyfriend.
just
Actually, to be fair,
Away.
Elora's got like the most powerful ally of you all, so...
That is
Yeah,
I
you
do.
know, there might be that, you know.
he's just imprisoned.
Well, no,
Small
he's the head of a
details.
town. Isn't he the speaker for Terminal?
no her. Yeah.
Yeah, your
Oh, there's that guy
boyfriend.
too.
Yeah, your boyfriend back at Terminal.
Yeah, the guy that she's talked to like twice that everyone thinks she's dating.
Yeah, you have control over 1/10 of the towns.
Hey, the rolls made it canon. It's not our fault.
Right.
Okay, so
mean,
the Yeti leads you southwards, initially skirting the lake as well, but it does eventually like pull away just as a short climb, which takes probably about half an hour, and you then find yourselves at the mouth of the Redwater Lake leading into the Red Run River, and the river has indeed completely frozen over. It is probably a good 40 feet across.
Called it.
That's
Bye,
all.
bud.
That's a
Now we
distance.
just have the Yeti walk over it. If the Yeti doesn't cave in, I won't
Well, the Yeti's not going to teleport us over.
walk across it.
We should probably go one at a time. Also, we should tie a rope to whoever goes first.
And for the record, the Yeti just runs across.
Yeah,
Why don't we just walk across where the Yeti
Yeah.
wanted to cross?
yeah. I think I'll take my chances. It knows what's around here. It lives here.
Yeah, he just made a like, dead through the snow. We could just follow that.
Yeah, that thing must be about as heavy as Tahko, right?
Probably it's all of us.
Yeah.
You have some distance between each other, but don't dally. And he's just gonna take off as like a small jot, heading straight. Following the path of the Yeti.
Okay.
And
I was gonna say I'll give it some spacing and follow right after.
yeah, you see like a brief moment of hesitation from Vulwin. He makes no attempts to hide it, and then he just kind of jots off.
Hey, you don't
Pretty
need to hide
fast.
it. I missed it.
Yeah, but there's definitely a slight hesitation before taking off.
Okay, so one at a time, each of you crosses the snow. The first one or two of you, it's still pretty heavily covered by snow across the ice, sorry. And it feels a little bit slippery underfoot, but you're able to cross it just fine. So who are the first two across after the Yeti? Vulwin
I think
and...
it's fallen in me.
Okay.
Zagrax.
Yep.
So then, after that, a lot of the snow has cleared, so now you are just crossing ice. So who's next?
I'll go next. I'll just walk directly next to the path of ice back onto the snow. I don't want to risk falling.
Okay. And doing that, you make it about halfway.
No.
When ice beneath you creaks.
Really? Oh, does it make a pew 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 noise? That means that actually means it's really safe.
Don't dally.
Starts a Star Wars gunfight.
And you pause for a moment.
Actually,
waiting.
what it sounds like. It sounds like choo 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 choo.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear the
breaking.
choo 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 choo. You pause, not really knowing what the choo 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 is, and then you just walk on.
And then Thomas the train engine just comes in and plows you.
Straight
You hear it from
Kool-Aid-
underneath the
Kool-Aid
ice.
Man's.
A blue shadow of a train just goes by underneath the ice.
Yeah. It's the underground railroad I've heard about.
No, that was Dugan's Hole. I swear there's a metropolis underneath there.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
that's right.
And this is just the subway.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Oh, I never
The underwater
wanted to do that.
tram.
I hate that so much.
Yep. I had to see it, so you have to see it.
You just kind of get this blast of air coming from below. Hot air. You don't really. Yeah, Tahko, you're able to make it across quite easily. Who's next?
I guess I'll go. But I'm gonna go on the other side, and I'm gonna take Danica by the hand.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna ask if Danica wants to go with me, actually.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And you take
Well,
Danica's
the
hand.
tiniest.
You on one side, Danica on the other, arms
Yeah.
over the top of them. And
Yeah.
you just kind of dart across
Yay!
without even stopping. Danica at one point kind of pulling you along as opposed to you pulling her along.
Yeah.
But yeah, you make it across as well. Irilyssa.
Great.
Yep, I'm just gonna walk
In the ice or on the snow?
across
You cut out
in
that.
the ice.
In the ice. Okay. Roll me acrobatics.
Oh.
Oh. Haha, you're gonna fall at your butt. Your tailbone.
Well, not so much tailbone as tail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's still a boat in there. Oh, never mind. With some
Ooh.
flips.
Oh,
Skate
yay.
across that ice.
Are you a professional ice skater?
So yeah, Irilyssa, you kind of shuffle the first couple of paces onto the ice. Then you kind of test it. You move your one foot left to right, you move the other one left to right. And then grabbing your mace, you just kind of shove backwards and you just skate right across along this nice line of ice that's just there. And you go across about twice as fast as any of the others. You do need to do a bit of a hop, skip and jump on the other side to, you know, curb the momentum a little bit. But you give yourself a little ta-da at the end of it. And
Well, sound
Danica
how.
kind of goes,
Yeah.
She will take a bow.
Perfect.
Wow. So talented.
and with
Wow.
that, you have now crossed. I should mention that it's like the sun has definitely set. It was already dim. It's now getting proper. It is now properly dark. And the Yeti leads you for another 20 minutes or so before you reach an area where the snow has clearly been disturbed. It happened here.
You know which way they came from. Or where they left to.
That's a good question.
He brings out his journal, takes a look.
Well, actually,
His cartographer tools. It's like,
All of a sudden, just sits down, pulls out a pipe and a monocle, and starts speaking in common.
he gets an asteroid
well,
out.
I expected that it was actually off in this direction.
Surprisingly good accent. It. Where'd it come from? They came that way, and he kind of points to where some footsteps or footprints in the snow are fairly clearly. You do also notice now that there are like streams of blood around. A couple of broken crossbow bolts, one proper crossbow bolt still like pinned into the ground, You do see the dead body of one of the tykes, just lying in the snow, but no sign of the mate or the other one.
Okay. Where so where in the map are we right now? Are we actually?
You are. Oops, you are.
Roughly. Like, I mean, we're gonna head off in a direction either
You're
way.
about there.
But just
So you're across
Okay.
on the slopes of Hillside, and from where you are, you can see. Could you see this? No, you probably couldn't actually. But when you ask, like, where did they come from, he just kind of points further up the slope.
Okay. From where we're at, are there any lights or anything that can be made out in the distance?
Roll
Just out
perception.
here.
With disadvantage, this is dim light.
Oh, well, let's try with disadvantage. I'll take the 20
That
instead
wasn't
of the
the
23. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but as you're kind of looking around to get a better idea of what happened here, you do notice that some of the footprints that came from the south, from the direction that the Yeti had pointed, initially were quite small, and every step they were taking, those footprints got bigger, except that there are a couple of other footprints which remain the same size. They all have a fairly flat imprint, like the boots are bigger than usual, you imagine probably because they're snow boots, but all of the indentations are quite deep, like they're armoured.
Or just
Okay.
really chubby.
Yeah. Well, the direction we're heading, this is towards the mountains, not towards the... And he's speaking to the rest of the group. This is heading towards some of the mountains, not towards the forest. He kind of waves his hand off in another direction where he saw the forest before he ended up crossing, this side of the river. And there's several tracks around here. Definitely the Draugr that we're hunting. Duergar that we're hunting, rather. But there are several other ones, and they're definitely armored. These are heavy footprints. This is probably heading closer to Hillside. I don't know why anybody else would be off in this direction. Zagrax?
Maybe
Yeah.
the Jarard are also in Hillside.
Probably.
We were going to avoid that for Danica's sake, but apparently now we're avenging the family of a Yeti.
At the very least, we should know what's here.
Oh, danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are also close to where the Sunblight Fortress was supposed to be.
No, I think that's on the other
We're
side of
not
the
that close. We have like the
Ugh.
map right here.
Somewhere around this area. Are we walking with the map? Because I'm not.
I mean,
Uh,
I would imagine one of you took it. I'm not actually sure if you did, but I'll say you did.
no, we have it.
We did
Yeah,
have a
we
map.
have it.
Somebody
We still have
has a map of like the marked map. I don't know who has it. Maybe Irilyssa, maybe Tahko, maybe Elora. I don't know.
It's still a decent way from here.
hmm
Yeah,
But,
but
I mean, let's go clear out Hillside.
What?
We dated the idea. We're here. We may as well just slaughter everything in there.
Joyous joy.
that's
You might. I mean, is that
At the
okay,
very least.
Zagrax?
If we all want to go there, that's fine. I just,
we'll just head by on the way, and we don't have to necessarily go there. But we do have to see what's going on. We're already off in this direction. If they're sending parties out to kill creatures around this area, then they're starting to fortify the place. If that's the case,
that is disturbing for sure.
Well, as long as we keep Danica safe, I guess it's okay.
I really don't mind. If you think this is the right thing to do, I will, of course, accompany you. I'm not without my own tricks.
That's true.
he'll turn to the Yeti, which I'm guessing is nearby enough.
Mhm.
We're going to check this place out. We don't know how many are there. Could be overwhelming numbers. It's best not that we go to our death. After all, it's better to survive. But if we can, we will avenge your family.
And with that, he just kind of yells at the sky, beating his chest. Rawr! Then we hunt.
We hunt.
But of course, do so silently, so we can get the advantage on them.
And when you say that, Elora, Irilyssa, Zagrax, you completely lose sight of him. Vulwin and Tahko, you can see him. He's kind of crouched down into the snow, and he's starting to stalk across the snow.
What do you mean? I couldn't see him in the first place.
Who are you guys talking to?
Tahko, you're muted, by the way.
Now Taco's voice just ghosted out too. He's like, "Whoa,
Whoa,
Real good on that
this
stealth
guy's
check.
as stealthy as that kobold.
yeah."
Follow that ice mound, I guess.
And this is why I was surprised that we even saw this Yeti coming across the river. If it was not so hungry, I'm sure it would have just been an absolute surprise. They're natural hunters. Typically,
Are
you'll never
Yetis-
see one.
Are Yetis normally this far south?
You asked that in character?
No. No, not in character, because I obviously lived around here, so I would know if they're around
And
here.
especially in your profession, no. Decidedly
Okay.
no.
Okay. I just wanted to judge the waters on how weird it was that there was Yetis this far
I mean,
south. It is weird.
They're not
It's not-
unseen, but they're rare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, wouldn't they also be in the spine of the world?
Not as many as you'd think. Most of the Yeti that you guys would know of would be north of Kelvin's Cairn.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, there are Yeti in the spine of the world. Actually, yes, you're right about that. So the fact that they've come out, if this one has come out of the spine, and gone up, especially so close to Dugan's Hole, that's very rare.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of that same amount of rareness. Even hearing about any of them, like even near the East Way,
Yeah.
like that's kind of crazy.
Okay, so your Yeti bro leads the way going southwards.
Awesome. We should follow the same and move with caution and try to keep ourselves from being spotted on the open tundra. I know I am.
Okay, so you make your way up the slope, travelling for maybe another half an hour to an hour. Zagrax, this area is very familiar to you. There are a couple of streams that you've played in, a couple of little copses of trees that you kind of hid in from various people. You know this area. You know the sights. You know what this is like. And as you cross a small frozen brook, you come across a stone structure that's on the other side of the brook, which you know belonged to one of the villagers, but the roof has caved in, one of the walls has kind of shattered, snow has piled up quite deeply around it. It looks deserted.
Did not think I'd be coming back here this soon. Welcome, my friends, to my childhood home.
As he gestures towards the building that's now in quite disarray.
You grew up there? In that building?
Not in this one, but
Oh.
part
this
of the
is-
town.
This is when you realise something's not right. You should be able to see other buildings from here. You should see the wooden palisade ringing the village. But all you can see is nothing, just the mountains looming up behind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's
then,
not much
it's
here.
it was the not in this building, but and then he'll turn to look back up towards the village, and then just like stop, and hold up a hand, of like halt.
This isn't right. You should be able to see more of the town from here. Something's happened.
Well, it did burn down, from what I remember you telling us.
Stones don't burn.
Yeah.
Make sure they're not just covered by snow and, maybe they were demolished.
It is possible, but
You continue.
be very wary.
Are you going to continue onwards up the hill?
If Zagrax isn't giving me any reason not to, then yeah, we'll do so cautiously.
No, I said my
Now,
piece.
thanks to him.
Okay.
If we weren't going cautiously beforehand, yikes.
Roll
Yeah, it's
stealth.
just like it's kind of like I don't know what you mean, Zagrax. That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I mean either. So
Yeah.
here we go.
Fun.
I told you what I know, which is it's not the same.
I mean, even if we all fail at stealth, we still have a
The
few.
two disadvantaged stealth boys did not get the lowest stealth. Hooray!
That's crazy.
Bravo.
Crouching down a little bit, holding on to scabbards, weapons, loose bits and pieces, pans. You continue your way up the hill. Every now and then there is a little clank or clink or something like that from someone, and Elora gasps loudly as her foot slips on a particularly slippery stone.
Realistic.
And
Would you say she almost trips?
almost.
Oh man.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
You make your way up the hill and then find the reason that you couldn't see the village. There's just a giant crater where Hillside
Oh.
once stood.
Well, this is new.
Uh,
How deep is said crater? Like
It's,
deep or like eh?
it's pretty deep.
Okay.
It probably goes down 50 to 100 feet, and maybe more.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's
deep
deep.
shit.
But as you kind of take this in, you realize this might not actually be a crater, because you notice that there is a footpath that goes around one side and goes downwards into this crater. It actually kind of looks more like an open pit mine.
I think Dugan was here.
Oh, pain.
Yeah. Hey, Zagrax, do you know anything about this?
I assume there wasn't any like mining or like this obviously this level of mining going on beforehand,
No,
but
especially not right in the middle of the town.
yeah.
No, like I said, this is rather new. There used to be buildings here and wall there and not a big old
A town.
Hole.
It's a hole.
yeah. Yeah. Some on a nice day would call it a town.
did someone else move in?
Considering what we learned that my bitch queen of a mother seems to be here, not utterly surprised at this.
I mean, I know they say you can never truly go home, but in your instance, your home's a giant pit in the ground, so I think you win.
Arguably rather this than skeleton of what it used to be.
Are we going down there?
I don't know. Vulwin, are we going down to the hole? Is the Yeti going to wedge down
Just
to
out
the
of
cave
curiosity,
system?
where's our Yeti friend?
He's kind of perched on the edge of the crater, looking around much the same way as you are.
Yeah.
It's hard to judge a Yeti emotion, but he does seem a bit confused.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would be too.
Irilyssa, what do your moon eyes see?
He does kind of notice that you're similarly bemused, and he looks over at you, Vulwin, and kind of then sniffs the air. Nothing. No one. Here.
There doesn't seem to be anybody here. He can't smell anything. Can't smell anyone.
Oh, all right. Well,
I don't know what this is, though.
can you just smell the way to wherever they're going to be?
I assume that's what he was following, maybe in some regards, but he was definitely going off in the direction. But
No, you get the impression he was following the footprints.
okay, just footprints.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So do the footprints like disappear around here and then just they're gone now?
What was your
Do they go
perception?
down
That was
the
really
hole?
good. Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
we-
where you're standing now is pretty much clear from snow. At the lip of this crater. Well, I guess there'd be a little bit of snow, but it's definitely a lot more clear. There's definitely been traffic around this area, and although you're not standing on the main path going down into the crater, it's clear that there has been movement in that area.
Yeah, this is nothing around here right now that can be smelled or seen. And these tracks, they're pretty much in here, but there's traffic here. This leads somewhere. I don't know that this is no longer the hillside you knew, Zagrax, but I don't know what this is.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Maybe this is another Duragar, a home. I don't know. Defense.
Or it's just a mine.
It could just be that.
The Durgard mine.
Well,
Yes.
It's
hopefully it's warmer down in the hole. Let's go.
Yeah, we've been traveling for a while at this point, and so we gotta find some place to go.
Do we want to stay down there where there's definitely Durgard to kill us while we're sleeping?
Well, we don't want to camp outside of it, so maybe it's better we find out what's inside of it.
Okay.
All right, into the
He's
hole.
looking to each of you about this. It's like, it's up to you. But these are our choices right now.
I'll start walking down to the hole. Seems like that's where we're going. So
Okay.
into the hole.
So you start cresting around the side of the pit mine. Careful not to get too close to the edge, because every now and then you do feel a couple of pebbles and stones kind of give way underfoot, and then you just hear the rumble and bouncing of these stones as they go into the pit. There are no safety structures. There's no, like, it's not pinned up in any way. It's just a gaping hole with this road running around the inside. As you approach the top path which leads downwards, the Yeti kind of looks at you, Vulwin, and then just starts walking away.
Does he make any like motion or anything about it?
Nope, just starts walking away.
At least the Yeti won't kill us in our sleep.
Yeah, at least from what I can understand, I can tell he's gonna wait there. We'll see.
We'll see.
Did I get that impression that he's just stepping away, or is he actually like he wasn't like a hey, I'm gonna leave now, goodbye?
It was. Roll me insight.
I mean, I'll do inside. 23.
Yeah, so you get the impression it was kind of a expression of disappointment. He didn't say as much, but it's like, there is no revenge for me here. I'm going.
Oh. So we could just pretend to go in the hole and be like, psych.
Well, I was gonna say, I thought this is where he's anticipating going to. Maybe I didn't actually mention it. Maybe I should have said something. But yeah. I'll assume that is already past that opportunity.
I mean, if you want to call out after him, you can, but he's doing his weird couple of steps, push forwards, couple of steps.
We're gonna check this place out. We might have the group that killed your family. If you could stay around nearby, just in case we have to come out, keep an eye out. There may yet be revenge for you.
He pauses, looks back at you, and then just turns again, and more slowly this time, continues to lope away.
Sounds good.
Okay. Down the hall we go.
I think so.
Where it stops, nobody knows.
Oh. Is this really where we want to go? Or do we want to go keep following the path to the signal?
Oh, I want to keep following the path to the signal, but we have a Yeti looking over us.
Well,
So
we're not being compelled to do it. But this is something completely unexpected. I thought we were expecting to fight a town, maybe even a rebuilt town. But this is... I don't know. Abide.
I mean, that Yeti, I don't know if we could just up and walk away from it at this point.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, the Yeti led the way to the people that killed its family, rather than running from the family and attacking whatever. We've teamed up with it. At this point, I don't think we can just cut our losses and leave, because the Yeti's still in a killing mood.
Is he?
I mean, it's a Yeti. I didn't think it had another one.
Yeti or not, if something kills your entire family, you're in a killing mood for quite a long time. Trust me.
Yeah, this is the only possible place that those things could be.
All right.
The Duragar. I don't see where else they'd be. If you're following these tracks, something's here. Someone is here.
All right. Let's go kill the Duragar then.
Okay.
Good luck, Danica. Give her a little punch in the arm.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Danica, just stay with our Yeti. Protect you. You can be good.
No.
I would rather
Hey,
not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not saying that in character.
If I
But
was honest.
hey, man, it's better than the wolves.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
You can actually
Wow.
talk to the wolves, though.
Yeah, but those wolves just told lies. That's all they did.
I mean, also true. Touche. Yeah,
So
here we
what are you
go.
We're gonna head
Down the hatch.
down the
Into the
path.
hole.
Check this place out.
Okay.
Maybe a metropolis.
So you head down the long and winding road, going around the edges of the pit mine, open pit. It's quite a long journey. We'll say it probably takes you half an hour to go the whole way down. As you do, the path that you're following gets narrower and narrower and less well made and less well made. There were at one point near the top cart tracks that were grooved in quite clearly into the ground, and then there's a little like cutaway into the side of the mine where the cart tracks are a little bit deeper, and from that point onwards going downwards there are no further cart tracks. This is just walked. And I'd like you to all to make a acrobatics check, because this path does become quite treacherous.
I would like to ask, before we do the acrobatics check, I would like to ask Irilyssa as we're walking down, if Irilyssa can actually see anything, like how deep this is, because I think she's the only one that can see that.
Yeah, so... Oh, yeah. Okay. Irilyssa, you can see all the way down. And that's probably what's a little bit unsettling about this, is it's a mine, it's clearly had a fair amount of traffic. and then it just stops at the bottom. There's no sign of miners, there's no sign of this place being inhabited. It's just like the path goes down and just ends. It's just a hole, the bottom of the hole.
There's just nothing. I just see the bottom.
What?
No paths or anything off to the side. No.
No,
It's just ends.
Maybe there's a hidden hatch or something.
Well, that or
Perhaps.
they came here for something and it's gone now. They found what they were looking for.
Visible.
Yeah, that could be, but then why did the tracks lead here and nowhere else?
It's a lot of digging for just one thing.
oh,
I think tracks will still lead here, whether or not you could see them.
I mean,
invisible.
Yeah.
Um,
Remember the Durgar and the sled? They were invisible.
so they could just be standing down there at the bottom?
I can. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast See Invisibility on myself.
Oh, dang.
Okay. Can you
Or
put the
light.
description in chat as well?
Your light beam eyes become even more light beam.
Wow. 1 hour, nice.
Okay. As your eyes glow with even deeper inner silvery light, you look around and there is nothing untoward, nothing unseen. Nothing unseen which is now seen. But looking down into the pit, what once looked like just the end, there is clearly the entrance to a cavern on one side.
Oh.
Yep.
Actually,
Sneaky.
it says you can see into the ethereal plane with that too, so maybe you can see the ghosts of all of Zagrax's family and
Oh, no.
village walking around above us.
Yeah, I was just waiting for it to be like you're walking down into basically like Hades, and you just see the underworld like siphoning circle at the bottom.
Not that deep. Come on now.
I
It's on
mean,
the side of a mountain. It's still above water.
There's a cavern down there.
Oh, there is?
It's hidden. Yeah,
okay.
I can see it now.
Ah,
All right.
that
Somebody
explains
inside?
this.
Maybe with a bow aimed at us.
I don't know if that's possible based on where we're standing.
Yeah, I'm glad enough you could just see an entrance, because if we didn't find anything down there, we were just gonna head right back up.
Yeah.
Credit goes to Elora, because without her I wouldn't have remembered that things can be visible.
Well, then I guess you should lead the way since you can see it.
Alright. She'll kind of like sidle past people.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, before we head down, yeah.
And as the pathway does narrow, each of you kind of with your backs against the wall almost, make your way sideways along. At one point, Zagrax, your footing is lost, but Vulwin reaches out very quickly, grabs you, and then pulls you back up to safety. And together as a group, you make it down and find yourself standing at the base of this pit. For all except for Irilyssa, it looks just like the base of a pit. However, for you, Irilyssa, you can see to the side that there is an entrance just open. Seemingly just a shaft that kind of goes into the side of the wall here. But it does seem to be held up by posts, like you would expect to see it for a mine shaft.
Okay. She's gonna move forward through where this opening is.
And
Hopefully, just disappear.
you hadn't recognized anything as you got here, but as you get right next to the entrance, you can hear the ch, 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 ch of pickaxes from within. And that is where we're going to stop. We're going to have a break. Break time!
Okay.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, so we'll take 5 minutes, so we'll start again at 1:45. So 5 minutes, everyone. I will bring up the break screen in just a moment.
Okay.
And then we'll see what happens from there.
Oi.
Pain, suffering,
All right.
death.
Be right back.
Yep, muted Doom. Okay, and then you can see through there.
No, the chat's saying everybody's muted.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes, because I had everyone still muted.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
I can see through this wall.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
supposed to.
am
That's the entrance.
I- Okay.
So, actually, at this point, the only one that can see through that is Irilyssa. The rest of you, that just looks like a solid wall.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I have everything set up. And I don't know why there's a bit of darkness there. It's just open. I think there's just a terrain blending issue.
yeah.
Hmm.
All right, so what would you like to do?
Well, we know
Yes,
the
because-
entrance, so.
Yeah, gasp as Irilyssa walks through a wall. No.
Oh, and
All right.
the flame that's in the middle of you, that's just a light icon, so I could have you're in the base of this. It's illuminated. In fact, it's nighttime. That shouldn't even be there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I got a lantern on me.
Yeah, it's gone.
Hey,
sure.
I can't see anything.
Oh,
are you
it's
doing with the
really
lantern?
gone now. Keeping it on because I've needed that to travel. So
Remind me, how much light does it emit? Is it 2020? I think.
I
lanterns are more.
believe it's 2020. Actually, let's see.
Has a
5e
torch.
lantern. Might be hooded lantern. Is this right? No, it's 30. 30.
I
And then it
really
can
need-
be. You
I
can
need to
lower
write
the
that
hood
down.
to reduce it to a dim light in a 5-foot radius.
Gotcha.
Wow. That's a lot of light.
It is. That's why you can travel with it.
Okay, so Irilyssa, you can see through this very short tunnel that leads into a cavern which is clearly behind, and at the end of that cavern is a dragonborn, silver scales, back to you with a pickaxe, just mining away.
She'll, I guess, whisper to Zagrax behind her. I see another silver dragonborn.
Would anything other than just silver? Anything unique?
We have the elements of drive. It's just attack.
Does it happen to have the same color hair?
Does it have the same color hair?
As who?
Me.
Zagrax.
No.
His little feathers.
Yeah.
No feathers, just generic dragonborn number 3.
Sage.
Look out. There might be a Dragonborn 1 and 2 in there as well.
Gasp.
Maybe more.
No.
Before we get too much further, I'm going to do this. And she's going to share her eyesight with Vulwin, Zagrax, and Tahko.
Thank you.
Okay, and that's
thank
how
you.
far?
Forever.
300 feet.
Forever.
300.
I love how you
Alright.
guys always get like 300 and I'm like at 60 all the time.
Hey, we go from blind
I know.
to seeing everything.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna-
need it.
I'm gonna put out my lantern. Well, I kind of like start to do that, and I look over at like Danica and just like,
Danica's a half elf. She's fine.
okay, yeah. I was like, oh, that's right. And then I'll just close that. She's shown me she can see in the dark before.
hmm
All right, that is turned off now and put away.
Irilyssa is gonna stand to the side. Think the opening's right here. There's someone behind there. Be quiet.
Okay.
Be quiet. Okay.
She'll just like
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Moving.
If you are being quiet, roll stealth.
Oh,
Aren't
boy.
we all?
Can't we just chill?
Holy crap, Zagrax!
Let's go, guys. Stealthy
Way to
dragon.
go, Zagrax! I think this is the highest stealth roll you've ever had.
Probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Tahko!
Yeah. Hi, I'm Tahko.
Hey, anybody in here? I'm trying to be sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Can I interest you in some magazine subscriptions?
I'm here to sell you a vacuum cleaner.
Ooh.
I suppose I need to make a stealth roll too, huh?
Yeah.
Here to talk about your car's extended warranty.
11.
11. Why is that showing up so dark? That's weird. There we go, it's better. Okay, cool. Noted.
I assume
Come on.
Irilyssa is still the only one who can see the hole, right?
Sure.
You gesture
I'm
towards
pointing
where
out
it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Slow waddle. Slow waddle. Like,
She'll push you through.
oh, okay.
And you pass through completely fine, and you can look out like behind you, and you see your companions just no problem. It's a little bit of like a dim haze, like you're looking through a one-way window.
Okay.
So it looks a little bit darker out there.
Definitely do like the stumble through a little bit, like catch, look up, look behind, see people, and then like glare at Irilyssa.
And before you, you do see another Sylvan Dragonborn back to you at the moment. Just
Do they look familiar at all?
roll perception.
Wow. 16.
Hard to make out because they have their back to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this seems to be one of the villagers from Hillside. Not someone you'd
Good.
necessarily spoken to, but you are
Yeah.
familiar of them.
Slow. I'll take like another step forward and then turn around and see if anybody else has moved.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm next. No,
And that's true, yeah. The rest of you, you just see Zagrax just take a step through the wall and then just disappears. And all
Had
you
a
still
nice
see
shove
ahead of
from
you
Irilyssa through the thing.
is just a solid wall side.
That's some good magic.
I would say I'll wait a couple, like I'll walk forward, like, you know, intrigued by the dragonborn, turn around and look behind, and then like walk back and poke head through the hole and like gesture.
You see a dragonborn head just suddenly appear the side of this mount, this slope.
Okay, I'll keep my hand in front of me, in front of my face, so I don't bash my head on an invisible ceiling, or rather a visible one, and then make my way into it as well.
And you do indeed immediately bam into the side of a wall, but the rest of your body just like continues to go in, and you can kind of feel like halfway up your hand there is a ceiling.
Yeah, great.
Looks really weird, actually, from the outside.
You just kind of see the top of his head just stop, but the rest of the body just keeps on walking. And just disappears.
I'll walk up right to the wall, stop right in front of the wall, and then just, put my hand forward as well to move in.
Okay.
Hand first.
You're able to kind of detail where the top is. It is probably about 7 feet high ceiling.
Oh, good. I'm not that tall.
Let me see.
Got
I
like
couldn't
a
remember.
couple feet clearance.
It's
Not
however
really.
tall Tahko is minus about 2 inches.
Yeah.
Got like half a foot clearance, maybe. Right?
Danica, come over here.
Oh yeah, can you control Danica, Zagrax?
Oh, yep.
Thank you.
Wait, where? Oh god, I had her and I lost her. There we go. Okay.
She's gone, Captain.
Running back and forth in there.
I couldn't see her because I just see Zagrax's vision, and so I tried to select find her, and I did, but I caught like just on her and dragged her up to a corner.
Yeah.
All right, so 4 of you are now inside.
Even with
Tahko-
all the noise of Tahko bashing his face on the thing, did the
I was
silver
about to say,
dragonborn
with the
do
noise
anything?
of Tahko bashing his face on the side of the ceiling, you do make a clank of noise as you kind of stop suddenly. But the silver dragonborn doesn't seem to care, just keeps on.
Well, I guess I'll pass through then. Yee. I'm short.
Yep, you pass through, no problem.
And then I'll
Okay.
follow right after.
Okay.
That.
Are you following? Ah, there you go.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Okay, so you are all in this chamber. It looks like it's a combination of a natural cavern and worked stone. So there are obviously places where pickaxes have chiseled away. There is debris of various types, like little stone chips underfoot. But then parts of this are also clearly cavernous. And the silver dragonborn that's standing at the end of this particular cave is just mining away. And there is a mound of like material around her as if she's been there a while.
Can we tell what she's mining?
The stone.
It seems to be just stone, yeah.
Okay.
Do you know her?
Oh, if we're whispering now.
It's probably a good idea.
Looks to be one of the villagers who used to live here.
Here's our chance to attack.
Attack
With
her?
surprise.
Tahko, were you not listening? If it's a villager, that looks like
What?
that might be servitude.
Okay.
When Tahko says attack, Zagrax just dead eye glares him, and you touch her, you're dead.
Also
Are we
keep in
sure that
mind
she's still alive?
Let me check.
Wait,
Can
maybe
I
I
do
can
surface
tell you.
level detect thoughts on her?
Yeah. Let me just go and look up what that does again.
Oh, I can share it
Okay.
if you would like. There you go. It's really
Wow.
long.
Oh
Sorry,
my
everybody.
lord!
It does a lot, guys.
I'm too lazy to read that.
Um,
Not reading.
yeah, and I just want like the surface level. So, what is most on their mind at the moment?
Stupid rocks.
Right.
Day in, day out.
my arms are so sore.
My poor undead arms.
Oh, boo.
The thoughts of this individual are singular. Mine.
Elora will say, I don't think that she is of her own mind. She's only
My
thinking one
mother-
thing.
My mother seems to be adept at mind control.
Oh,
Let
Let
really?
us not forget.
Right.
Oh, wonderful. I
Mhm.
think that she's been controlled to mine.
All right. Good. Well, good that we know that. Let's just ignore them.
Continue down this pathway over here.
Okay. Carry on. Slowly but surely.
I like your comment, Vulwin. Man, this really sucks.
Right.
Elora, I love this vision. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And as you proceed down this corridor, you can hear now multiple pickaxes echoing from ahead somewhere.
And away we go. Irilyssa is busy scheming back there. Duh.
Ilyssa's not coming because you thanked Elora and not Irilyssa for the vision.
Oh,
The protest is too real.
Okay.
my
Tahko,
bad.
as you kind of look around the end of that cavern, you do notice four more. Well, actually, you see only one person standing ahead of you. Back to you, humanoid, probably human, like looking kind of downwards ahead of them, and you can hear the sound of the pickaxes more loudly.
All right, so I'll indicate like, and then I'll take a step back so other people can peek.
Peeky peek.
And you did see that individual was armed and armored.
Okay.
Can I see the individual? And if I can, do they look familiar at all? If that's at all possible.
What was your perception roll again? It was pretty good, wasn't it? Yeah. No, not familiar. The thing that you do notice about them is they are wearing furs, but you can see beneath the furs that they do have like the glint of something more substantial. But from what you know, the clothing that this person is wearing is more tribal in nature. Because you've traded with them. They have visited Bryn Shander from time to time. They're dressed very similar to that. It's like furs bundled over them. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to see because they got the back to you, but you know the style.
Yeah. Please don't be a berserker. Please don't be a berserker. Please don't be a berserker. Yeah, I probably more quote unquote militarized gesture of like, eyes on one kind of thing than what Tahko did, because Tahko was just kind of like probably just point and gesture a little bit, and Zagrax is a little more of a refined version of it, but for sure indicates that they're armed and armored. Points out there, points at weapon and shield and whatnot.
But nobody else understands that, so it's meaningless. Everyone's just like, shrug. Okay. Hands, woo, what are you doing?
I'm just over there like, chop, chop, chop. Armor.
Seeing that nobody understands, shakes his head and says you're all hopeless, and yeah.
Hiya! All right.
Says, yeah, it just jumps out.
Do you actually go here and jump out?
No!
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I have to clarify these things.
Yeah. I mean, of course I do. No, just take another step forward and just keep our moseying.
The other, you know that there are other people down there. I'm going to say that you probably can't make them out because there is probably about 5 foot drop or so.
Yeah.
So from your angle, you would be able to see that person, but this one's definitely obscured, and that room is lit. You can see that there is like firelight dancing off the walls.
Okay. Can I tell what race this person is?
Seems to be human.
Okay. Good enough for me.
And again, back to you.
Can I see that?
You can. It seems to be some kind of crystal structure, and the lady who's nearest it has like a hammer and chisel, and is chiseling away around the crystal.
Does it look familiar, like the weapons that they use? Or no?
Roll Arcana.
Haha. Arcana. Not horrible.
Certainly. I mean,
It's too far away. Too hard to tell.
It's hard to say because you have limited
Yep.
interaction with the stuff.
I mean,
it
I
is
am
crystalline. It gives off a very faint kind of purplish. It doesn't even give a glow off. It looks like crystal.
Okay. I mean, I am carrying one of the flails that Tahko had purified.
That's
I know.
a flail. Looks like a glass flail, really.
Yeah. Well, as we slowly continue walking forwards, ever so slowly, and now that other people can see, like, you know, gesture point towards person of, and then redo the weapon shield thing.
Okay, as you approach, the armored one shifts slightly, kind of kicks out a leg, kicks out the other one, adjusts how they're standing, leaning on a spear, just kind of adjusts their position, just continues looking out over the workers.
Well, Zagrax turn around again and kind of like gesture towards them, and you know, like, anybody got anything to, like, you know, in sleep, like unconscious, like, we're hardcore charades this time.
I'm going to speak directly into your mind with my telepathy powers and say, "Run her through, kill her."
So yeah, Zagrax, you suddenly hear
yeah.
Tahko's voice. Run her through, kill her.
Like, Zagrax was probably standing kind of stealthy and just kind of like hears that and just kind of like stands up and is just like, all right, like, what? Just stares at Tahko like, huh?
As you say, what? Huh?
Do you say what?
No, it's got the look on the face of utter confusion.
Zagrax, this is taking you by
I have a
surprise.
voice changer for a reason.
Roll me another stealth check. Like, this has taken you by surprise.
That is, yep.
You kind of shift, and your armor clanks as you do so.
Yep.
Sitting there making like just, you know, by the neck, just grab him. Emotions.
And the armored figure starts to turn towards the noise.
Can I charge her? Just run up there and...
I'm stepping back.
All right, and then everyone else roll initiative. Tahko, you get that one free move. You make it about halfway.
All right.
You get to about...
Damn!
Yeah, you make it. Okay, cool. Tahko, you just start charging. Oh, hang on, I need to bring up
Gotta
the...
show him how it's done, I guess.
Hey, I'm not good at this stealthy thing, okay?
I really like the idea that you just... Oh!
Nice.
Here's what you do.
Critical?
Oh,
All right, 10 damage. Good
wow.
work.
All right, initiative 17. Here's what you do. I really like that you charge forward, and as you're charging forward, you look at him as you go by, and you're like, what were you doing?
Right.
And at this whole point, Zagrax is still probably just standing there, like, confused as heck, like, he just talked into my mind as he runs past and just watch him run past.
That's true.
Okay.
Definitely one of those whoever walks by next, because there's obviously no thing of stealth, is just like, it's probably Elora. He just spoke into my mind.
Everyone's just running past you to get to combat, and you're like, what's going on?
Yep.
Get your head in the game.
Sorry.
I'd like to keep Tahko's head out of my game.
Yeah. What a fun group this.
So, Tahko, you immediately go running forwards, hack your warhammer, right? Yeah, into like the back skull of this guard, who cries out in pain and turns on you. Elora.
Okay. Hearing this Leroy Jenkins happening. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, you're
30.
next to me. Yep, there's definitely a. He's
I'll
spoken
stand
to my
next to
mind.
Yeah, she looks over quickly, like, what? And then, I don't know. At this point, I have to fight back because Tahko could get hurt. So I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Let's see.
Blast
24.
away.
Nice.
24 hits.
8.
Better.
8 points of damage. And yeah, tribesman goes down. Bish,
Yeah, they
bash.
come out as fast as possible so they can't yell for others.
Well, that was. Not saying it. Not saying it. Did the miners move at all?
Nope, mine is still.
Nice.
Well, that's her turn, but...
Well, that's the end of combat, so
Wow!
what are you guys
Vulwin
doing?
steps back out and up to Zagrax like, why'd you hesitate?
Hang on 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Sidebar combos.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna step up here and try and bash Elora's face in with my
Go for it.
Sorry. Sorry for screaming at everybody.
I mean, honestly, that's with
Oh
screaming.
god, that doesn't hit. Yay.
Good.
And we'll pretend that initiative would continue to a back at the top. Elora, you're up.
Okay, she will... Why are you hitting me? And, just move back. Stop!
Tahko reaction.
Oh, good. I get a free attack.
Yeah.
I'll
Uh,
impose
no,
disadvantage.
that doesn't-
I was gonna say. I was gonna. I'll use my reaction and impose disadvantage on it anyway.
Right. No, I mean,
Okay.
honestly, Elora moves back because she's like, that's my friend, why would he try to hit me? But,
Okay.
no, something's wrong.
Vulwin.
No
I was
shit.
gonna fully round the corner and be like, what happened?
Tahko tried to attack me. Why is he
Tahko?
attacking me?
Tahko, and I'll like take out my longbow and I'm gonna hold a shot and be like, what are you doing? And if he tries to move forward to attack anybody, I'm gonna try to shoot his like hand that's holding his weapon.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm still completely aggressive.
Yeah, I like I said, I'm doing that. I'm withholding my action.
Zagrax.
Readying an action?
Gonna drop Warhammer, just for thematic purposes, and also obviously dropping it. And then I'm gonna run up and try and grapple Tahko,
Okay.
which I think is
This is gonna be
strength
fun.
check.
Counter?
Is
Or-
it strength or athletic? Well, hold on. Let me
It's
click on
athletic.
It's
grapple.
athletics.
And yes, it
Grapple's
is.
athletics.
It is opposed.
Okay.
So both of you roll
Athletics
athletics.
contested by target strength or athletics or dexterity check. So I assume whichever one's higher. So, oh,
You go and grab my leg and lift, and I'm just standing there looking at you like,
hey. To be fair, we have very similar strength values. I just rolled poorly.
Yeah.
So yeah, Zagrax, you kind of put your head down, you charge at Tahko, trying to get him into an arm wrestle lock, and Tahko just kind of pushes you aside. It's like, all right.
Zagrax would just sigh like, oh, of course, this is what's going to happen.
This miner is going to strike at Zagrax with the pickaxe. That's a
Hooray.
21 to hit.
20. Oh, come on, man.
You take 2 points of piercing damage. As the
Oh,
pickaxe digs in.
no.
Oh,
What happened to them
well.
just mining? Rude.
Ah!
Not minding their own business now. Get out of here.
And these two
Surrounded!
start running towards you guys with their pickaxes out. That one is dead. Irilyssa.
Help!
I was gonna say,
okay.
don't forget Danica too.
Oh, shoot.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Danica can just hide over there.
I don't know if she'd be hiding or not, but
Turn.
I should definitely roll initiative for her, though. Where's initiative?
it's a good question.
There it is. Alright. So she should have gone same time as those guys. So while you're pondering your turn, Danica is going to... Oh.
I say, there's not a whole lot. There's not a lot of good options
what?
here.
Elora being like, ah! That's like it.
Uh-oh.
She's going
I
to
think-
ready
I
an
think it was-
action. Her fingers are going to start glowing with blue. And you can kind of see this mist starting to rise up from her fingers are. And she's going to look to Vulwin, because you're the closest. And she's also going to move over here so she can see what's happening. And be like, oh, are we fighting them? And she's going to ready an action to shoot a, whatever the spell is, if Vulwin makes a hostile act.
Yeah. Zagrax said not to harm the biters, but Tahko's doing something incredibly dumb.
Okay, now we're on
Probably not in
Irilyssa.
his right mind.
I was gonna say, in that you just see Zagrax like trying to like manhandle Tahko, and Taco's just standing there like doesn't he
Zagrax.
probably doesn't even look at him.
Yeah. Zagrax, what'd you do to piss him off?
Yeah, my character isn't the only thing working against my skill. This corruption runs deep. I mean, my computer blue screen.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh my.
Hopefully, my character also has a solid
Oh.
state drive so we can get things back on track.
Subtle.
Right. Yeah, find the shutdown.
Yeah.
Right? Just
Find the shutdown
Just
the
reboot
7-foot tall Goliath
Yeah,
cleric. Yeah, let's go.
Definitely reboot Tahko. Yep. Yeah, but yeah, Vulwin will make clear what he's doing.
Irilyssa.
Okay. She's going to. Tahko, what are you doing?
And it is Tahko's turn next, so feel free to respond.
Oh, okay. This place is holy to Oral. Die!
Okay.
everybody collective sigh.
It went from like utter confusion to just here we go again.
You move forward. Pull out. And she's going to choose to end a charm effect on Tahko.
Ooh.
Nice. That's a good ability.
Wait, does it do it for everybody? Or is it just
Is it anti-charm burst or is it targeted individual?
I think it's
If
just
you're
something.
within my radius.
which
Yes,
Oh,
is
30
pretty much
radius.
everybody?
Let me just do...
That's
the
everybody.
thing.
What about the miners? Them too?
I can only
Who
do that
knows?
once.
I know
So
there's a
when
way of
Tahko
doing
ends
this.
its turn.
Uh,
Well, is this still the same where they have to end their turn to get the effect? Or
Oh, hey, they moved up. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yes.
moved up menacingly.
Tahko's turn. I can end the charm effect on him.
That's
I
cool.
see.
no,
Still
this
get
is
one.
just Tahko.
It's just Tahko.
So am I still, charmed?
No.
Smack-a-lackin'.
it fades.
Ugh. Sorry. Lost control of myself.
You tried to kill me.
You wake up and Zagrax is like hugging around your waist, trying to move you, and just it's not working.
Vulwin's got like a longbow aimed straight at you.
Tahko just like pats
I'll
his
just-
head.
I'll just pat him on the head. Like, good try, little guy.
I'm not that much shorter than you, but yes.
Oh.
You pat him on the head, and he definitely like jumps a little bit.
Do I take this pat as an aggressive action? No, I'm just kidding. Is that an attack? No.
Yes, it is. Get him.
Attack pats?
Attack pads. Honestly, I think I might just hold my turn. I don't really know what to do with those three. Are those also mind control people? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? Explain yourself. Spouting stuff about Arl.
Yeah, I don't know.
Quite liked her, it sounded like.
So
Made
does
a
this
lot more
affect
sense a second ago.
all of those characters at once? It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's
Damn,
the way I
that's
read it.
strong.
30-foot radius?
Then yeah, so the three that were attacking, you could see that their eyes were like a milky white. That milkiness fades in the same way as Tahko's also fades. And they blink a few times and look between each other. It's like, where are we? Who are you?
We're the Dawnbringers.
Well, why'd you bring us here?
I didn't bring you here. She points at like the pickaxes. You were
In
going to
their
attack us. I think you were being mind controlled.
You're slaves. Probably also much stronger than you remember. Probably from countless months of mining.
Well, I know. I'm sure I'm hungry.
Feel your biceps.
I'll pull out 3 things of rations and hand it out to them.
Okay. They take them somewhat uncertainly at first, but then like the smell of food wafts up, and then they just tear off the packages and start.
This seems to be a common theme to everybody we give rations to.
Hey, I've got a low diplomacy, but I have rations.
Do I recognize any of them? Or
yeah,
more
again-
importantly, do they recognize me?
Again, they are people from Hillside. And because I'm going to do this as a cop-out, you kind of know of them, but again, not people you've particularly spoken to.
Okay. Yeah.
Like neighbors of neighbors.
Mm-hmm. Seen them around.
Irilyssa, could you free the other biter?
Oh. Hang on.
I'm just seeing you like with your holy symbol up, just being like, "Don't be dumb."
Don't be stupid.
So yeah, as you head over there, the milkiness fades from her eyes and she kind of looks over to you. Who are you? She says with a very gravelly accent. Who are you?
Do you have a lozenge?
Speak, I've been smoking too much.
They do it, hail some of the mind.
Thirsty.
You are being mind controlled into mining. If you like,
Oh, cutting out.
you can just grab her hand.
Yeah, you're cutting out a lot at the moment.
Right after mind control.
I did catch the grab her hand, so I think
Yeah, mind control.
led
Grab her
back
hand. Now I control her. Haha.
now you're mine.
You know what's funny? Is this person here? Can I wrong tool. This one was the mind control. Get it?
I mean,
I'm catching up on my poor jokes. Oh, tonight, apparently.
Okay. I was just seeing if leaving the call and coming back would help.
So far, it seems
Kinda.
like it might have.
yeah.
For now,
At the moment, yeah.
Okay, I don't.
No, cut off.
Anyway, I'm going to.
You're doing good.
For like a split second, it cut out. You're fine. Keep going. We'll let you know.
Okay, I'm gonna grab her hand and just kind of pull her to the group. Like, come on, come this way.
Okay, and then she slowly, unsurely, starts to follow you. What are the rest of you doing while Irilyssa's over there, dragging person behind?
Elora's actually going to go over here and like bow and be like, "I'm so like do some sort of like, I'm sorry I killed you thing."
Hold there a second, Irilissa.
Hmm?
Hold there, Irilyssa. Go ahead.
Oh.
Okay, so you bow and say, "Sorry I killed you."
Basically, she's just. It's not like sorry I killed you. She doesn't even say it out loud. She's just like praying over it.
Okay.
Because she feels bad.
And the miners are going to throw their pickaxes aside, kind of rub their eyes a little bit and just continue shoveling food in their mouths. And like, so, where are we right now?
The
Down in
town
a-
we were in. Yeah, go ahead.
Down in a mine that seems to have taken the place of Hillside.
The mines under Hillside? No mines under Hillside?
There are now.
You've been busy.
How long have we been here?
Well, considering that I left here a few years ago and the village was more or less under assault, I dare say probably a few years at most. It's probably pretty close to accurate.
Years? What's happened to me daughter?
She might be further in the mine.
Oh, we have to go and get them.
Let's go get freedom for the rest and vengeance for all.
He picks up the pickaxe again. I just want to leave. Just let me go. And one of them just like runs for the exit.
Hey, hold.
There's a Yeti
might wanna-
outside,
yeah.
too.
That wouldn't go
wait
that way.
here. Yeah. Wait
Yeah.
here.
If you want to
That's-
keep your life,
Please.
don't go out there.
What? I don't know what to do. She kind of just falls down by the side of the cavern, just buries her head in her hands.
Stay here with
There.
our half-elf friend.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Take some time.
And while Irilyssa is still gone, because Irilyssa is still gone while this is happening, Tahko, read your messages.
Oh.
So, what do you guys want to do about that?
Oh, okay.
And I just kind of like casually point to this weird looking thing over in the corner. Whatever this is.
Is that what
Yeah,
it
I'm
is?
gonna try and kill Zagrax.
Okay.
Ah!
Whoop!
22, does that hit?
Yeah.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning as Tahko, eyes milking over once again, lifts up his warhammer and just slams it into your chest.
Damn it, Tahko!
Stay here with our half-elf friend.
Tahko! What did we just talk about?
Ow.
In the name of Oral, die!
Damn it, Tahko!
Stop worshipping false prophets.
And Irilyssa, as you return with the miner in tow, you see Zagrax kind of reeling from this blow, and Tahko there with warhammer still raised, eyes once again milked over.
Okay, so this only lasts for a minute. So would I have been able to get this miner and come back?
Yes, you've probably still got about 30 seconds left. Like, it didn't take that long.
Yeah.
But I needed to
Okay.
account for the fact
So
that you
I'll
were
round
gone,
the
and then this
corner.
happened, and then you came back again.
Okay. I'll round the corner, look at Zagrax, look at Tahko, and thought, no, not again. And I'll try and end the charm effect again.
Okay. You do, Tahko. You're back in your right mind again,
Whoa.
and you kind of find yourself standing over Zagrax, who's kind of taken a foot or two back and is kind of holding onto his chest, and your warhammer is like raised over your head at the moment.
Oh, wow, jeez, sorry about that. Sorry,
Yeah, Tahko.
tried to kill you.
Stop
Here.
that. I don't know what you're doing, but stop that.
Tahko, what's causing that?
I'll cast Cure Wounds on Zagrax as I lift him
The
up.
pure casualness of that is
Yeah.
just killing me. Sorry, I
Oh,
tried to
no.
kill you. My
Sorry,
bad.
I tried to kill you.
Like,
All right.
what?
Hey, you good? Your armor still looks like it's in place. That's good. I think just a little bit of a dent. No.
Danica, here.
Hello.
I'm going to hand her my Psy Crystal, if I can.
Make me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. All right. Whoop! How about that?
Give me a second. I need to pick up
Dang.
my notes on this again.
I'm gonna say, wherever Tahko moves, Zagrax is now following. By the way, like,
Yeah.
Keep your shield
Like-
up, Zagrax.
oh yeah, like full. I'm full. Like, if somebody's gonna get bashed, it's gonna be me. But
Yeah.
hopefully nobody gets bashed.
Just be
Tahko,
doing
you know
a
why this is
constant-
happening?
Just do a constant dodge action at me. So
Yeah.
if I do just turn and swing, I'll get
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Tahko, you know why that's happening? Why do you keep doing that?
I think this crystal, which has enhanced my mind, might be a direct link.
Yeah, to what, that? And I'm like pointing to this crystal, that thing that's in the corner of the room over here. Like,
Sure, Elora, smash that, would you?
That crystal over there?
Yeah, why not?
Why?
That's
I
kind of-
don't think I could even
Look.
smash it.
it's glowing purple and it looks weird.
Well,
Alright, well,
you're
I hand it to
stronger than
Danica.
me.
Now Danica might end up killing everybody, or I might still. I don't know.
Does it look familiar? Or is it just like...
I'm gonna hop down, whoop,
Don't
It looks like a
no.
pine cone. It's a pine cone.
and two-handed smashing.
Roll attack. Yeah, you hit.
Smash the pine cone.
And you
was-
just start wailing on this purple crystal, and eventually it's just a pile of fragments on the floor.
I'm gonna say the Zagrax just like
Next.
falls up until the edge and just is kind of like, okay, he's far enough away to not hurt anybody who can't take a hit.
What?
All right.
What's going on here? Why is he? And then the, huh?
Vulwin, watch him.
Wait, what?
I assume it's crystals equal brain powers. I don't know.
I'm watching Danica now. Whatever time
Right.
takes,
Well,
because he handed her the crystal. I'm just making sure she doesn't go bonkers.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the only thing I've seen it here outside of whatever you gave Danica. I actually do have my longbow off aimed at you right now.
Danica's just kind of staring intently at this crystal, just looking down
Quick.
at it.
Oh.
Yeah, you stay where you're at over there, and we're gonna check this out. But I'll give it a minute or two. You have a bit of a dilemma. You like to just keep swinging at us.
Oh, Danica's likely hearing the beacon twice now.
It's
Oh god.
it's
That was a
louder.
smart idea.
It's definitely louder.
Okay.
God, it's louder. Oh no.
Why would you do that?
Why did you hand her that?
Because she's the least violent of us.
Well,
If she
Zag-
decides- if she
Zagrax
decides
is gonna try and
kill
take it from
all
her.
of us, it won't be as big an issue. Zagrax, don't touch that. If you don't want to end up killing somebody, then you don't mean to.
Okay, so Zagrax, roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, not bad.
Zagrax. Oh my gosh, why are we in this mud?
Yeah, I
We're-
mean-
at this point we're just fighting with each other.
I mean, if it is Danica that gets taken over, we can at least restrain her. But
Danica like pulls away from you, and then kind of looks at you with a slightly ajar, like, "What are you doing? This hasn't harmed anyone."
Uh-oh, she's gone full golem.
oh,
Just, are you okay?
Yes. It's... I can still hear the signal, but I find I have more control over it now. I can actually silence it.
Okay.
That's
Good.
wonderful.
While my mind's still mine, let's go and kill what's causing this.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it some time. I'll wait it out. Not going anywhere fast and getting struck in the back of my head.
All right.
So wait like another minute or two.
So as the light from Irilyssa's holy symbol fades, I say, that's the only one of those I get today. So if you could all keep your minds about you, that'd be great.
I'd love to.
Is this a case where you could just, I don't know, pray harder or something?
As Irilyssa says that, I'm gonna turn and look at the villager miners.
Yep.
Still of their own mind.
Yeah, one of them's still cowering in the corner. One of them's looking around really well. Two of them are kind of looking around at you all, kind of bemused. And then the last one's kind of standing next to Elora, like trying to get past her to go down the stairs. He's got his pickaxe in his hand. He's clearly ready for some action. Like, come on, my daughter's in there.
Yeah.
Need to get moving. I don't know why we're just standing around.
Give it another 30 seconds. Just making sure that our friend here isn't going to bash your skull in either, or your daughter's.
Well, Tahko's already run ahead.
Tahko, come back.
I'm gonna just like, oh, really? Follow after, like, kind of walking around the corner with the bow, just like peeking to make sure, like, against the back wall so that he doesn't like ambush me.
Stop! All right, so Tahko, as you're moving ahead down the corridor,
Yep.
you're probably walking for another 5-10 minutes or so, twisting caverns, going left and right.
Oh, wow.
We're probably chasing him at that point, unless he's running.
Yeah, I'm just kind of jumping ahead a little bit here, but as you're going, you do hear again the sound of pickaxes, and it is getting louder.
Okay.
Back to the rest of
Oh
you.
boy.
I'll get sneaky.
Okay.
Boop.
Ooh!
Stealthiness acknowledged.
I'm way in the lead now. So.
This
what are
entire
before you
adventure
go further,
is
what are
like
the rest of
on
you doing?
par for us.
What are the rest of you doing?
Once
After
once
about a minute or two,
once Vulwin starts moving, I'll keep an eye on Danica and start following along.
Okay, Danica kind of places the crystal in the bag at her side, closes it up.
Cool.
Show
Yeah.
the others.
I assume she finally looks relieved for like the first time in a long time.
Yeah, she does. Like for this entire time, she's kind of had a somewhat oblivious kind of look to her. Like she's trying really hard, like focusing all of her efforts on something else. And this is the first time you kind of see her focused on the task at hand.
Hooray!
Nice.
I will say back to that group over there. I know there are some that are coming with us, but anybody who's not coming with us, stay here. You don't want to go out of this cave. If you go out of this cave, try to get to the top and flee, you'll probably die to a creature outside. Don't say I didn't warn you. That's your choice.
The Silver Dragonborn kind of nods at you and says, "I'll stay here. I'll stay here with the others. Make sure they don't get swiped again."
Good. Thanks.
Yeah. Hey,
Right,
any of you, got pipe or something? It's been a while since I've been without me backy, and kind of getting a bit of a craving.
I'm sorry.
Should probably stop smoking a couple packs a day, but hey, what do I know?
I mean, it's been a few days since probably years. Maybe I don't need it so much after all. Who knew? Bit of mind control fixes you right up. Don't get the cravings no more. It's actually done me a bit of a favour. Been trying to give this up for years.
We're like, okay, as we're walking away.
Now his lungs are destroyed for a different reason. It's because he's lived in a mine for 2 years.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're probably like 2 or 3 minutes behind Tahko, but
Yep.
we
Oh,
follow.
wow. Okay.
So,
I mean,
Also, we'll throw one of her rations to the silver dragon.
okay.
Mhm.
And she kind of takes it with a grateful nod. Thank you. Tahko, you have about a minute ahead of the others. What are you doing in that time?
Okay, so now that I'm sneaking, I'm going to get a nice little cozy position and keep an eye behind me to see when my allies start showing up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make the most of the element of surprise before they make it way too loud.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna get us? Is that what's gonna happen? We'll see if we
Yes.
get you first.
I mean, depends on where my mind wanders, I guess.
Every corner I'm going around, I'm spotting for Tahko.
Not that he's that hard to miss.
Okay, so for game mechanics purposes, we'll say that Tahko has like 2 rounds before the rest of you arrive. Does that work?
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, let's have you all roll initiative so we know exactly what's happening and when.
Sure.
Sure. Ooh, wow.
Oh,
Nat 20.
wow. Wowie.
I'm ready, Tahko. Bring the fight on.
I'm slow.
This group is just really an Icewind Dale food truck. It's so true.
Yeah.
That's lovely. I love that.
I don't think.
The
Other
mood
than when we're
killer.
in a town, I don't think we've ever not given rations to somebody since meeting Tahko's sister. I think every
true.
single thing we've run across, we've given rations to.
Universal rule.
Didn't you take most of those rations from the wrecked camp from Garrett?
Yeah.
And his group? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
okay, that's what
that's
I
true.
thought.
Like a
We're-
whole box.
We're supposed to deliver it to the researcher, and the researcher was already dead. So
Oh, that too. And we
Yeah,
had those.
I've
And
been
then we
carrying
also.
We have a bunch, yeah.
Yeah.
How long are you there?
I've been carrying them since then. Oh my lord.
Okay, Tahko, you're up.
All right,
let me
I'll hold my
open the
turn.
thing. Custom label. Round. If I could spell correctly, that would be good. There we go.
Spelling is good.
Cool. Okay, Tahko.
I'll hold my turn. Like I said, I'm going to wait until I at least see somebody around.
Yeah, I'm going to say that at this point, the others are at the head of that tunnel. Otherwise, we're just going to sit here forever. It's like pass.
Yeah. Hey, there you are.
All right, my turn. So,
I see you.
So, are you waiting until you see them, or are you waiting until you hear them?
till I see them. 'Cause
Okay,
I
in
want
that
them
case,
to see me advance.
we'll say that you have 1 turn in that case. 'Cause
Okay.
They're literally
So-
like 10 feet away from you at that point.
All right. Well, they're right here. Can I go now?
Yep, go.
All right.
Like you see Vulwin speeding around the corner, and then you're off.
10,
Bow aimed at you.
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, and then I will attack them. Because I assume that this is similar to the other person, dressed the same.
Yep,
Need to be
absolutely.
Aware of. Okay.
Again, tribal
Alright.
outfit, but with armor.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Well, do I have advantage because I'm surprising him?
Sure. 'Cause,
Awesome.
Yeah, this was pretty surprising. Nope, you still don't hit.
All right. That's all
So
I
you-
got.
You come racing out of the tunnel. You lash out with the warhammer, catching this person completely unawares. You dig the hammer into their side, but you can kind of feel it. Just the padding underneath just absorbs the blow, and they, instead of leaning on their spear, kind of pull it back, heft up their shield, and eye you over the top of it. Okay, then commoners are not here yet. Those ones, I say, haven't reacted yet. So Tahko, turn 2.
Really? All right.
Oh wait, I did say 1 turn. Vulwin, your turn.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and to the end of this hallway to make sure Tahko's not gonna round back around and come for us again.
So
And I
as
see
you-
him fighting.
Yeah, as you charge into this cavern, you do see Tahko, like, warhammer still kind of embedded in this person's ribs, and the armored character is like lifting up a shield and like stepping back as you arrive. You do see that there are other people similarly garbed to the ones you already rescued, mining away still.
Okay. I will bonus action Hunter's Mark on the one that he just attacked, and I'll shoot my longbow at him.
Okay, go for it.
The guard, not Tahko, just to make sure.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. 25 to hit.
25, I am pretty sure hits.
Okay. So I got to see. This guy's got Hunter's Mark on him. And he's below max HP because of Taco's attack?
No.
Nope, I
Yeah.
missed.
Oh, you missed. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
With advantage. Sad.
Then it is just max damage on the bow and 4 points from Hunter's Mark. So 16 points of damage altogether.
16 points is enough. So you
You just kind of like
rush
slide
in,
along the wall and...
Yep. You sight your opponent immediately. Squint your eyes a little bit narrower. You see the glowing red of this is a weakness in the armor, and then straight in that spot.
Thanks.
Through an eyeball, I swear.
That's my turn.
Okie dokie.
And Vulwin just kind of looks at you like, yeah, that could be you next, Taco.
Yeah, but I could take 16 damage.
Zagrax just says in his mind that, wait, Vulwin can hit
True.
things. Why did he hit me with arrows the other day? That's just rude.
Shh.
Sorry, give me a second. I just noticed one thing. I screwed up
I
a
don't
bit.
know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Not
good.
getting any more messages, please no.
Okay, so Vulwin's done. It's this one. They react very quickly. And 5, 10, 15, 20 goes to stab
Cool.
Tahko.
Yes.
That's a 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as the blade stabs into them.
All right. Thank you, Don Lord.
And
Oh yeah. We
Irilyssa.
have temp HP generally.
Every morning we wake up. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I technically then haven't taken any damage. Taco really didn't need to cure wounds on me, but whatever.
30.
Oh, if that's the case, then I'll just take that off.
Because that was all my temp HP was all that would have taken it.
You just
All the
shrug it
damage.
off.
Can't really see anybody. So... I'll just do a dash then. So 5, 10, 15. Oh. I guess that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay.
'Cause I had to dash to get there.
And Danika's going to go.
I will be right back.
And of course, I don't have sight lines for Danika set up yet, so can you actually see
Poor Danica.
that?
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. Ain't got.
Probably. So Danika is going to rush forwards. Her hand again kind of
Stop
glistening
her
with
language.
cold energy, and as she sights the person that Tahko is currently squared up against, she is going to unleash. As soon as I remember how this stuff works. There we go. 16. 16 does hit. Does 4 points of damage. So Danika unleashes this blast of cold energy that impacts into the back of this person. And that's her turn done. Tahko.
All right. Yeah, I'll slide up around, boop, boop, and then try and bop this person as well.
Go for it.
Does 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
All right.
So as you try to
Say it.
slide around, he kind of keeps a half wary eye on you, shield going around, and you try to lash out with the warhammer. He just catches it with the shield at the last second, then pushes you below aside.
Bah.
Anything else?
I'll just yell out, quick, use the advantage.
Okay.
Get behind them. That's my turn.
60. And
Oh,
the pickaxe guy
Not
comes
you.
running forwards. Pickaxe out.
Oh,
I'll get
good,
him!
good.
I'll get him! Where's my daughter? And then it's these guys, and I need to put a sign on you to say you're on their side. Let's give you the blue thing. There we go.
Right, I was about to say, no, not one of you.
That's a miss.
Uh-oh.
With advantage, it's a mess.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
That, however, wasn't.
Oh, this guy's gonna get eaten by his own daughter, probably.
Yeah, right.
What a sentence to come back to.
Not wrong. This poor dude.
Oh my. Oh my
Oh God.
Time to start clawing his eyes out.
This one's going to attack
Oh,
you.
there's another! Oh my lord!
Oh
That's,
no.
3 to hit. Crit miss. He kind of hacks away at you with the pickaxe, but the head of the pickaxe kind of just drops down the haft and just impacts him in the hand. I've had that happen and it frickin' hurts.
Wait, really?
This one's just gonna stand there. It's like, there's no way through. Nah. Not actually saying that.
Oh
but
my lord! There's so many of them.
So who has fireball?
Zagrax.
Oh God!
And all of these folks are mindless. Except for
The
this
mind
one.
controlled.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nice. Holy mother of people.
Yeah.
Zagrax, what do we do?
Good question.
That is a good question.
And for each of these, when they kind of woke up from their mining, they just say, kill. Turn around, then run into the fray.
Yay.
Just, because you needed to know that.
Yep. Instant violence is a positive trait in automaton.
I can't do anything. Just remember, they're mind controlled. Try not to hurt them if you can.
And that, I guess we'll just dash as bonus action. So 5, 10, 15, and get up to here.
Okay.
And then and turn there.
Elora.
Well, I'll move up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, why are there so many people here?
There's so many.
Do you have problems with crowds?
Zagrax said not to hurt him.
I did.
I know.
said
I
try
heard.
not to.
Is it possible to do a cantrip non-lethally? Not Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, non-lethal.
What I
I'll
meant
just knock
is,
out.
for Mind Sliver. Hold on, let me bring up. It's a disorienting spike of psychic energy. So more or less, I'm just trying to get them to be confused and not fight, than like hurt them. But I suppose I have to roll for damage anyway, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
You can do non-lethal in this.
Can
system,
you?
Right?
magic? I don't know.
Technically, as written, it's like, yeah, you can do non-lethal, but if you're stabbing them with a sword, it's very difficult to do non-lethal.
Yeah.
So if
Fair,
you're like using
fair.
a blunt thing, fine. I'll give you a penalty. But if you're using a spear and just trying to stab them,
She's attacking their minds. She's trying to attack their minds to try and free them from the.
yeah, but there's other spells that specifically do that. It's called sleep.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's true. Sleep's a great spell.
it's true. Sleep is a great spell.
So when it
I
comes to
actually
magic, it's very difficult not to use magic in the way it's intended.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
very
she can't just migraine it out of them.
No. Honestly, she doesn't like the idea of that.
You could just target this person, because they have a normal mind and they need to die.
Although this is such a grey area for Dungeons and Dragons, but technically when you defeat a creature, they are unconscious. You just kind of usually leave them as such until they bleed out.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right, though. I guess I'll try it on this guy over here since I can see him.
Yeah, I think that's how they did that kind of damage. And we'll talk about it later.
I'll try it anyway to see if it'll jostle him out of his mind control, which it probably won't, but who knows?
This person is mind control.
Yeah, no, so before you roll that, sorry. The guards, their eyes are fine. There's no...
Oh, they're not.
murkiness.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I would have seen that. Well, it's fine. I'll use Mind Sliver on them anyway.
Okay.
So I don't accidentally kill a bunch of people with my Eldritch Blast.
I mean, you can if you like.
What's the DC's 13 intelligence save?
That is a horrible failure.
Alright, that's
Oh, good.
6 psychic damage.
Alright.
Feels like a migraine.
So he kind of clutches his head with his spear arm, almost punching himself in the face with the spear haft. He just kind of goes, "Argh!"
Alright. Elora yells, "That's all I can do!" Then that's her turn.
Okay. Vulwin.
Okay. Yeah, so I see this going on, and I'm definitely going to put away the bow. I'm not going to be shooting anybody. There is too many people here. So basically, I'm going to drop the bow where it is right there because I can't. I'm going to use it. I'm going to step forward and take out my short sword, but I'm going to. You said these people are like they're armored as well. The miners?
No, the miners aren't. The miners are just clothed in like
okay.
rags.
All right, my misunderstanding. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to take out my sword and I'm going to basically try to bash them with the hilt, kind of deal.
Okay, so I'll say because you're using it in a unintended fashion, it's with disadvantage. It's an improvised weapon, but yes, you can do blunt damage, which will be a KO.
Okay. Then I'm going to use bonus action to make this the marked target.
Okay.
And oh, sorry, this person's still alive. I can't do that.
The one
Shoot, that
you...
person's still alive, aren't they?
No, the one you killed isn't. That they're currently under Tahko.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, there's a different one. Well, since there is another one alive, I'm not going to step forward and bash him. I'm going to take another shot at the one that ran up. Sorry, I forgot about that. I was like, that's the same one, right? So yeah, I'm just going to shoot at this person here with the longbow.
Okay, roll it.
Does a 10 hit?
No, unfortunately not.
No, probably not.
So you line
Okay,
up the shot,
that's my shot.
take it, and just raises the shield in time and embeds into the shield.
Thump.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. All right, I'm done then.
All right, then this one is going to turn away from Tahko and stab the commoner.
I'm going to disadvantage on that.
Okay.
He
Nat
double
crit?
crit, didn't he?
Yeah, I totally just double crit.
What?
That sucks. Oh.
And this commoner is well and truly dead. Like, you can't save that. Basically,
Aw.
kind of jumped up, spear reversed in hand, so it's just the spearhead out and then just clunks it right on top of their skull, and the blade just embeds itself deeply, and they just go down. Irilyssa.
Okay.
Yep.
Right?
She's going to reach into her pouch and pull out a bunch of rose petals and crush them in her hand and blow it out across this field, casting sleep on all the commoners.
Okay. I was about to say, that's not a spell, that's just something fun to do.
That's just tuxedo
Well,
magic.
Well, this is not the time nor place.
Rose petals are one of the ingredients that try to add flavor to it.
I know.
So roll the hit points, 20.
So, 20 hit points worth of creatures.
Okay, so we'll do pink, so 1. Okay, so all 5 of those just suddenly just drop down, and you hear a
Nice.
gentle.
Dude.
Dang. The fact that the good ones survived for as long as he did,
Oh,
with that
Any-
now knowing general idea of hit points.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Poor guy.
Okay. Danica is going to take one more step forwards and line up another blast against the warrior's fellow. And this is going to be another frostbolt. That is definitely a hit. Wow, she is rolling really well.
Yeah,
And
Danica's
the
got clear mind now.
bolt blasts into this guy and basically thrown up against Tahko and then just slides down in front. Tahko.
All right. I'm going to come up and swing at Irilyssa.
Oh my god.
Tahko. We're so disappointed in you.
My eyes have gone milky white again.
Yep.
Ah!
Roll it. 16?
16.
You miss.
Well, all right.
Oh, Tahko.
Well, that's good. Oh.
Alright, they are all asleep. You're gonna come over here and try and hit Zagrax.
He's probably going to.
8?
Nope.
Doesn't 8 hit?
I was waiting for the teen part of that, and I was about to be really mad.
So I was just gonna stand here and be like, let me at him! Let me at him! Actually, to be honest, these ones are asleep, so he's just gonna go over
I was
the
gonna
top
say,
of them. Yeah. And he's gonna take a strike at, you guessed it, Zagrax. That's a 4.
Yes, I am very scared of 4.
Okay, Zagrax.
I'm gonna try and grapple Tahko again.
Okay.
I'm up on top of the ledge, though. You're going to have to come up around the stairwell.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 5, 10,
You provoke.
15, 20.
Provoke
Oh, yeah,
opportunity.
both of them get an attack. I'm super scared of them, by the way.
You provoke for me, though.
That's a 4.
Oh, you're up the ledge.
Like,
Wait,
are you,
do
are
I-
you just,
That
are you,
makes sense.
are you just hopping up the ledge here, or are you going to?
Oh.
I mean, if I can, yeah.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, you can try and jump up. It's like 4 foot up or something.
Okay. Yeah, climb up, because Tahko's busy swinging at Irilyssa.
Yeah, okay. Anything else?
you have
Oh,
a-
you're trying to grapple, so that's going to be an opposed athletics.
Woo!
Oh, opposed. Okay.
They're always
I'm gonna
opposed.
be so mad.
Hey, good job. You got me.
Okay, so Tahko, you are currently grappled by Zagrax. Your arms are pinned to your sides.
All right.
Elora.
Oh, 15. Oh, this is just great.
Oh, yeah.
No.
All right. I'm gonna try. One more. Just give me like 10 seconds.
1, 2,
Oh. Honestly, it's Tahko. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on him to see if he'll jostle his brain.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see if you can even.
die. Okay.
Oh, well, it's 1 psychic damage, so.
Jostle those brains.
At DC 13
And it's a-
intelligence.
Savers suck.
Yeah. Int save. That's nice.
Nope. No. Yes. I clicked on it.
Intelligence loading.
Right.
You should probably
Come
If it
on.
was wisdom, that's me. That's my job.
11
You
to
take
fail.
a whole 1 point.
All right.
Get
There'll
'em.
be another one
Damage.
showing up in a second. I guarantee it. But, all right.
Is there another effect to this?
Not with Mind Sliver. Oh, yes, there is. The next attack that they make. I'm sorry.
Tahko, roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom. Excellent. Thank you.
There's the
I see, there's
The
the
intelligence. With
And with that, the milkiness does actually fade from your eyes.
Oh,
Got him.
aha.
Muted yourself again.
I think that's not that. He's not muted in Discord, like the first time.
Weird.
Uh-oh.
He's
Did he
got the
drop?
look.
Yeah, he dropped.
He.
Oh, he's back.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Maybe every time he gets
Uh-oh.
mind
He's
control,
got-
he
he's
blue
got-
screens. Every time he
knows.
comes back out. Yeah.
That's not fair.
You really jostled his mind there, Elora.
Shrug.
All right.
Tahko,
So while
you
that's
put him in the
happening,
spell.
Elora, are you doing anything else?
No, I think she'll see his eyes and be like, he's free.
Oh, hey, I'm back.
Okay.
Hey!
I just
We can still see that.
It's been a night.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's not your
Okay.
it's not your turn yet.
I've
Okay.
just-
All right.
Creeped into your brain and gave you a brief migraine, and now you're free.
I just kind of like meandered my way
I
in.
mean, with the one damage, it's more like a slight brain freeze. But
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, hi guys.
Yep.
What's it me again?
They're like, stop that!
It's not me.
And that's the end of her turn.
And yeah, as you come to, you find that you're Zagrax is just giving you a big old hug. It's a bit tight though.
Thanks.
He just really likes hugging you.
Aw.
Very cute.
Yep.
All right.
One at a
what else
time,
do-
making good friends with the group.
All right, Vulwin.
All right, now that that isn't a thing, I will
For now.
actually I'll drop the bow. Notice that there's still people who are not asleep, and I'll take out the short sword now and then move up and try to knock them out.
Okay.
All right, so I'll take the one right in front of me there. I'll just roll for short sword. I'll make this my marked target as a bonus action,
Okay.
and 24 to hit.
With disadvantage because you're using it in a.
Oh,
fashion
yes, that's right.
unintended.
You're right. But 12.
Oh.
Still hits.
Yeah,
Wow.
nice. All right. So this will be Hunter's Mark. Has this one already taken damage? Yay, nay?
You still roll damage, but it would be like 1d4 because it's a non-weapon attack.
They haven't
Okay,
taken. any
I will
damage.
cancel that then. So 1d. Let me go ahead and just roll 1d4. 4
No,
points
sorry,
of
they haven't
damage.
taken damage. 4 is enough.
Okay.
And then with that,
Okay,
oof.
fantastic.
Oops, not buff. Buff.
All right. That's all my actions I can do in my turn. Knock one out.
All right, Irilyssa.
Are they all out?
No, there's one
He's
left.
sleeping.
You can't. You probably can't see him, but
Right around the corner.
Oh, okay.
This one over here.
If there's a dot. I just can't see if there's a dot up in the corner.
Oh,
no,
Gonna
oh that's true.
this one's still
tiptoe
good.
around all of these guys. 20.
Zagrax, you get a reaction.
I'm still grappling Tahko,
Yeah, but Irilyssa just passed through your area.
but I'm still grappling
Doesn't
Tahko.
matter.
Okay.
Ah,
Well, now
Oh no.
Ah,
what is this
it's
heck?
not me.
there's a 17
That's my AC.
So it's-
Oh no.
hit, 9 damage.
Okay.
And I'm also going to say you're going to put a level of smite into that.
Oh, sadness.
Oh,
Smite
Divine.
only works against evil, doesn't it?
No.
No.
Oh.
One spell slot
do I-
smite.
I appreciate your optimism, though.
Yeah, it used to be that case.
So 18
Yeah.
points of damage total.
Wow.
Ow! I did nothing that bad.
What's with
I
all
think
of
I'm
you?
off the hook now.
That could have been a lot. That was yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, it could have been bad.
So, Irilyssa, as you're trying to step carefully around all of these people, Zagrax suddenly looks up, releases Tahko, picks up the warhammer, and just BAM! Into your back as you try to edge past.
okay.
Bonk on the head.
That's gonna change what I do from here.
Well, it's as you're stepping away, so you can still step
as
away.
I'm stepping away. Yeah. Well, that's just where I would have stepped away.
Mhm.
The diagonals. Okay. I'm gonna look up at him. I can see that his eyes are milky white.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and bap him with my mace.
Go for it.
Nope.
14 hit.
So you
Nope.
try to
Got
punch
you.
upwards with your mace, and Zagrax just like back ends with the warhammer and just knocks it aside.
In Draconic, she will yell, "How dare you attack me!"
And back in Draconic, Zagrax.
Yo, for Oriole.
Yeah, that's a good yell for Oriole.
Oriole.
Anything else?
Or whatever the frick her name is.
Oh no, it's funny.
Okay,
So
Danica.
confused.
We'll kind of look between Irilyssa and Zagrax. Say, what do I do? What
I don't
The
know.
hell's going on?
They're all being possessed.
And again,
Why do you keep doing this?
fingertips start lighting up with frost, but she doesn't know what to do. She kind of looks between them. Tahko.
All right, I am going straight for this crystal.
Okay.
And I'm going to smash it.
Roll attack.
All right, I don't think I'm going to miss it.
Zagrax, you can attack of opportunity with me.
No,
you already
because I
used
only get
reaction.
one
You
reaction.
already
Oh,
used
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Use it.
All right, I clicked the button, but it's not doing anything.
He's winding up. Taco's winding up.
Oh!
Yeah, Taco.
That's a hit.
24. I should hope. The crystal's not dodging. It doesn't have armor. In fact, it's quite brittle. I can't imagine the roll would have to be high. I also clicked on it for damage. We'll see when that shows up. 5 damage.
You slam your warhammer into the crystal, and shards of it do break off, but not enough.
It's these crystals. We got to break the crystals or they can mind control us. That's my turn.
Okay, then you are going to try and hit Vulwin. Does an 18
Wait,
hit?
who's trying to hit Vulwin? Oh,
Dang.
yeah, 18 is definitely hitting whoever sent me with an 18.
You take 2 points of piercing damage as a pickaxe like embeds itself into your armor.
Ow.
Ah!
Right from around the corner. Foop.
Zagrax.
Hey! Taco left, so I guess I'm hitting Irilyssa again. Hooray!
Actually,
No. No.
no. You're not hitting.
Or am I going
Irilyssa.
after Taco?
You're going to put a full lay on hands on the guard that you're currently standing on.
Aren't they dead?
No.
No,
Remember
they're
what I
passed
said? They're
out.
unconscious.
Not yet.
Well, there goes 20 HP back.
Oh, 20. You only need to do 16.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And how do I do this?
Ah!
Whoa.
Yeah.
Went into the abyss for a second.
Taco, please tell us you're still smashing that. He just rezzed a guard.
Okay, and then as bonus action, I guess I'll just shield bash Irilyssa in the face then.
Yep, that works.
Does the 20 hit?
Oh, this is terrible.
Oh, 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Do you wanna make her prone or make her slide around or what are you doing with that?
I mean, I could, as the extra action, try and push her prone.
I think you should.
Okay. What is that? It's a shove. That is a shove. Strength contested against
So you should
athletics
do
or
athletics.
aerobatics.
Yep.
So I assume you choose whichever's higher on your end, right?
19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
The defender chooses which.
Ooh.
19,
nice
Defender wins
save.
ties, so Irilissa's fine.
Yep.
Wow, I thought we were gonna have to go into thumb war for a half second.
Right.
Elora.
I mean, it probably is a little bit.
Elora sighs deeply and says, Zagrax, snap out of it, and we'll do mind liver too.
Just,
Zagrax.
I know that we're running over. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure how long this encounter would take, so we'll go into a half past. If it's still going by then, we'll stop.
You need to make a int save, Zagrax.
Ah.
Oh my god!
Saved.
Wow.
Oh,
I am fine.
Wow.
Oh,
this is
If it was
great.
a wisdom save, we would have had a chance.
Right? I didn't want
But-
to hit you with my wisdom save one because it's a lot more damage.
yeah.
Maybe I should have.
I mean, yeah, at the rate of which the damage I'm outputting, yes. You probably should have.
You should have
Alright.
targeted the crystals. It's all about the crystals.
Zagrax, now you're unlucky. Next turn, it's like a level 3, like guiding bolt into your face.
Elora just yells, "Tahko, hurry up!" and ends her turn.
Okay, Vulwin.
That
All
didn't work.
right. I still got this other person that stabbed at me. Hardly hurt me. And I see that Zagrax has just brought a guard back to life. I don't know what's going on. I know Tahko's. I mentioned out Tahko's still screaming about destroying the crystal, so I'm gonna like step away from this person over here for a second, and I'm gonna move up to where the guard is and try to stab at their legs. Have they even gotten up yet?
No, and that commoner is going to take an attack of opportunity.
All right,
That's an 11.
that'll miss.
Just slams into the side
Yeah.
of the cave.
I don't have time for you. And yeah, if he's still on the ground, I might be able to like, get advantage on stabbing him from here.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah. Stab. This isn't the hilt. As I move, I'll take out my the second short sword and attack with advantage. Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
No, too well armored.
Actually, hang on, they're prone. They probably don't have the shield out. Yes, that would hit.
Aha.
I'll take it. Let's see.
They don't
They're
have any
not favored
damage.
foe. Or they're not 100 marks.
Oh, because they're fully healed.
Yeah.
Fully healed
Yep.
too. So this
Yeah,
is
full
this is
heal.
just straight. This is just straight damage. 5 points of piercing,
Okay.
and then
Oh, okay. I like
bonus action to take my second attack on him.
I like the 0 + 0 = 0 + 0.
23 to hit. That hits.
Nice.
Yeah, no favored, and he has taken damage now. So
Nice.
9 points of damage total. 2 from Colossus Slayer.
Oh, it's so close.
Yeah.
Okay, 9 point, yeah. Not quite down, but ouchies. He basically just impaled this poor sod
Stab.
to the ground, yeah.
Yes. It's more like right in the sides, like skewered, because I'm like also
Yep.
like at a.
You get to kill him again.
Come on, Tahko, get this already.
Irilyssa.
Irilyssa will snap her fingers and cancel the sleep spell that she cast.
What?
And then she'll turn to Vulwin and cast Guiding Bolt at level 2.
Oh, nice. All right. It is point blank. It is point blank. Yeah. Oh man. So you will have a disadvantage on it. But holy crap. I like look over, I'm like, come on, finish this guy off, and you're like
Exactly my thought.
I'm just sitting there like, are you kidding me?
Does a 9 hit?
No.
Just
A 20 though.
guiding bolt
Scary.
slams into the cave by Elora and just takes out a huge chunk of it and continues to glow in this silvery light.
For oral.
Damn it. Irilyssa, pray harder.
Danica. Danica's gonna... I don't know what Danica's gonna do. She's kind of looking between you all going,
Like,
Danica, it's okay. It's okay.
and she's gonna
God.
cast Frostbolt at the prone guard. That's a 15 with disadvantage. That hits.
Oh, good.
Okay, the guard is again KO'd. Poof.
Oh, good.
This card.
Should I be attacking them? Tahko.
I don't know.
If they
Taco
come at you,
smash.
defend yourself.
Tahko smash.
Tacos.
Come on, Tahko.
That hits.
Another 4. Is that enough?
What?
No!
So sad.
So, I'm gonna scooch over one. Just shoot it with something. Crap!
You still got. Yeah.
All
Is that
right.
insight or anything for
Time
you?
for the attack with the bees.
Oh, hello, commoner.
Oh man, I'm forgetting one of my abilities. Damn.
All right, so 2 commoner attacks. The first one's going to be against Elora. That's a 12 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
And then this one against Vulwin, that's a 15.
That'll miss.
It's so rare when the combat gets more complex near the end.
Oh
of
my
its
gosh. This is so concerning right now.
Right.
I mean, the commoners aren't the threat. The guards weren't really the threat. We're the threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're way better at killing than those guys are.
Gather round, kids. This is the story of how an entire adventuring party mishappenly became servants of Oriel.
Right?
Okay, Zagrax. You are
Hooray!
going to...
I'm probably attack Vulwin, I would assume.
No.
Or am I going to heal somebody again?
How would you do this? Yeah, you would attack Vulwin, I think, probably.
Okay. I was
Imagine
like,
that. Imagine
I've
that.
got 4 HP left to heal somebody with.
You could heal me, Zagrax. I'm just
Oh, man.
Today, you're in a killing.
It's definitely hitting. That definitely hits.
Pounding on it.
How
7.
much it take?
7 for now. Shall I spend another smite point?
I think
have
you
one
should
left.
spend another smite point. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
Shall I smite him, sir? Yes, please do.
Hey, minimum.
Minimum. I'll take
Well,
it.
it's poor damage.
It's
So a total
7
of
hits,
14
yeah.
damage.
Okay, so 7 more points of damage on top of that.
Shall I use my bonus action, sir?
I think you should, yeah.
No, stop.
Very good.
Come on,
very good.
Zagrax, stop it.
Oh, it
It's
misses.
gonna definitely miss.
Elora.
No.
You know, it's gonna be fun when our new party or our new characters have to go kill our old characters.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is true.
Right.
Yeah, if I get mind control before I break this crystal, we are all
Yeah.
screwed, by the way. Someone
Yeah,
else
Elora, we have to break that
help
crystal.
us.
Tahko
Well-
hasn't been chipping away at it, but it's not breaking.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me climb over you.
Unfortunately, apparently the one.
You can move past. I'll move forward.
Yeah, well, I'll move past you.
And
Unfortunately,
you
I'm
take
like,
2
now you're
attacks
provoking.
of opportunity, and also
You could withdraw.
No, Irilyssa wouldn't. 1.
oh, I
Actually,
can
you'd be-
withdraw.
That's a
Yeah, you
17
can like
to
move
hit.
into their.
Actually, you'd be taking 5 attacks of opportunity because all the commoners are
Well-
awake again.
Well, if
No,
she's
I'm
going
like way
via
over there though.
Vulwin, then probably not.
Yeah. Well, what's
Yeah.
the?
17
Could
and
you
a
climb-
17.
Could you
Like,
climb
can I
over
see it
this
from
little
here?
lip
Hold
right
on,
here?
I can stop here. I can
Yeah,
stop
you
there.
can.
But
You can
before
stop.
you even get there,
No,
could
you
climb
can't,
this
because
little
that's where
lip right
Vulwin is.
behind?
Yeah,
You can move
you'd have to
through
move
people,
one more
but you can't
forward.
stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One at
could
a
you-
time.
Could you
Exactly.
climb this little lip behind Vulwin
Yes.
right here? So you don't
Well,
even
that's
need to
what
step
I'm
up to them. You could just
Yeah,
go.
I'm like right here.
You could just go from right
I mean, that is what I'm doing. I'm going like that.
here to here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, if this is a space I can stand in, then that's what I will do. But,
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'll allow it because I know this is very tight. You do take 3
Okay.
points of damage as you bypass one of the commoners.
all right, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast that thing.
Go for it.
Probably still need to be a bit closer.
13.
That hits.
All right. 13.
Oh.
Ooh.
Irilyssa, Zagrax. The milkiness fades.
Hooray!
I thought you guys had it.
I was gonna say the real question is, do we remember any of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Like
Well, that-
vaguely, like it's something that happened to you years ago type thing.
Okay. Well, that wasn't fun.
Thank you. No, it wasn't.
I told you it was the crystals.
Sorry, I didn't realize I could get to it that easily. I didn't know how close it was.
Yeah, I didn't even see that one was over there. You should have said something, Tahko.
Well, I was just smashing it. Well, outside
Well,
of smashing
original.
you.
No. Like when we first came around the corner, I didn't even know it was there.
Uh, sorry, I don't realize how short you all are. You probably couldn't see it over the ledge.
No, definitely
Well,
couldn't
you know.
see it.
Well, it's because we were around a quarter.
That too.
It's almost like I put it back there for a reason.
Imagine that.
The first thing Irilyssa will do is she'll turn to Zagrax and say, "I don't forgive you."
Yeah, that's important to say right now.
Zagrax just stares at, like, jaw drops and just stares at you like, really? Really?
And then she gives you a wink.
I don't know if
but I really-
Snarflat can be converted into Draconic, but if it is, it'll say Snarflat Draconic and move on.
And as you move on, there's a no, father,
No.
and that's where we'll stop.
Oh, good, I'm standing on top of him.
Yeah.
That means you can heal him, because remember, he's just unconscious.
Right?
Oh, he got crit death.
No, that one got
Like,
crit.
Yeah,
Ah.
he got mega crit.
If you do more than the maximum hit points and damage in one round, they're dead.
Yep.
Oh, great.
And that one did like 11 points. They have 4 hit points, so yeah.
Oh,
That's why I thought it was like that sleep spell is like you're down, you're down, you're down, you're
Yep.
down, you're down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was so effective.
That's good against commoners, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
good that I got mind controlled.
We should take a breather.
Yeah, we could.
I had
Yep.
this one up my sleeve for a while.
This one's great.
That's horrible. Thank you.
Who knew that the end boss was me? Apparently, Lord.
Right?
It was us all along. We're the bad guys.
I mean, I think I hit for 8, and you were hitting for 14? Jeez.
I just
That divine smite,
Guiding bolt would have done if it would have hit.
Mhm.
right?
A
Glad
second
it was
level
point
guiding
blank.
bolt. Yeah.
12.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's only 14.
Not horrible. Not
I just
horrible.
really like the idea that you were walking past and Zagrax just like golf swung his his great hammer into your face as you go by. It's like whoosh, boom.
And then a round or two later, you're on a team.
Yeah.
It's everybody else.
Oh no.
I think you shall. What? What am I doing? Hey?
Oh, that reminds me, you did hit me, so I have to do a thing.
Jeez. Nah, this is brutal.
Okay.
I would say I regret taking my feet, but I totally don't. The feet is awesome.
I must admit, I did have fun when I was like, oh, Irilyssa got charmed. Well, that's interesting. Hey, Irilyssa,
That's
you should
great.
totally cancel that sleep spell.
Yup.
Right? Ugh. Ugh.
You.
Ugh.
Right.
That's too
Lord.
good.
Because, yeah, when I was creating this is one of mine, so you can thank me.
Oh, thank you.
I knew I wanted to do something in mind control, and I wasn't sure how I could pull it off, and I stumbled on this, and I was like, yes.
Crystal things in caves with you are never a fun time.
That's true.
Ever.
That's
I mean,
actually
they're always
true.
fun. Well, to be fair,
Yeah.
they're always fun. But
Very dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
think of at least 3 instances.
I have to say, and not to
Wow.
speak bad about the Monday D&D, but I find it much more immersive to follow the way maps and things are done here. Yeah, I agree. I mean, in some ways I can see why Mitch doesn't, because it is a bucket load of work to make these maps, which is one of the reasons I like this Icewind, because it gives me all the maps. It's part of the module. This is just one of the ones I've made, because this is not in the book. But it is a lot of work.
Oh,
Like this has taken me probably about 2 weeks to set up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's especially hard for homebrew stuff.
And I remember
Yeah, do
the
all from
days when I
scratch.
did every single session was like homebrew caves and maps like this. How
Mhm.
did I do that? How?
Right. It's
Very
a lot.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did it really
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
But there are a lot of really nice tools. So the guy that makes the artwork for these maps is a guy called Gabriel Pickard, and there are probably about 40 or 50 terrain packs which just come with pieces, and then you just like modularly stick the pieces together in whatever shape you want.
Neat.
It makes crafting these so much easier, and then it just becomes a problem of like, okay, where do what pieces go, where leads to what, how do I sort out the sight lines, and what's in it.
Mhm.
Nice. Hmm. Very good.
In case anybody was interested in knowing, I'm badly injured, by the way.
Good.
I wonder
I
why.
figured.
What happened there?
Wonderful.
Hmm.
I don't know. Someone Pump a divine smite into me.
A divine smite, a normal hit, a shield bash.
I'm just
Yeah.
you didn't use like the Warhammer's like extra ability.
Well, the extra ability, it's two-hand, so.
Okay.
And our
Well,
solution,
the extra. Oh, go ahead.
our solution of getting bapped by our allies is to bap them back up with kitty gloves. Is only going to lower our total hit point
right?
even more.
Yeah, I go and
Right?
absolutely
Stop that.
wail on Irilyssa, and Irilyssa goes, "No, thwack, miss."
Oh, that's the worst part.
Yeah.
Why is my armor more effective against my allies than it is the enemy?
Frog.
I don't know.
Why?
Because you were made to service oral.
Oh,
I'm my mother's son, I guess.
Oh no.
Yep. You're finally reaching your true calling.
You
The
might be
bitch
right.
prince incarnate.
Yep. Lord have mercy. Hey, to be fair, the numbers I was rolling are generally pretty average for what I roll when I hit things. It's just a matter of whether or not I hit things. And I hit things.
There was one thing I had meant to point out after you downed the first guard. The armor they're wearing, you recognize the craftsmanship, it's Duragar. But these are definitely human.
oh,
I
I
had meant to
see.
say that. That's something you would have noticed.
Gotcha.
I mean, they might also just be slaves. You know, they might have their own mind about them, but they could still just be Duragar slaves.
They also said that their eyes were not white, so they knew what.
Yeah. Yeah, they might not be mind controlled, but they might still be slaves.
Yeah, you're right.
Or
Yeah,
worshippers.
Yeah.
Did they? Slaves. But I mean, we do what we have to do. So.
Cultist slave. Spot the difference. It's the same picture.
It's true. Oh.
Well, I definitely had fun today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
was
was really
Grandfather.
fun.
As far as we all know, my father is dead.
Maybe undead, but definitely.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was fun. A lot of fun story stuff
Lord.
this session.
Yeah, we kind of know stuff
Give
about.
Mord ideas.
Right.
Yeah, right?
We should know by now. Never go in caves. Never go in buildings. Never go in fortresses. Never go anywhere. Stay at home. And even that's
Never do
sketchy.
anything. I agree.
The funny thing is, like in the 15 minutes before the session started, I came up with the entire Yeti encounter. It's like, okay, they're traveling quite far outside. I should have some kind of encounter. And then when you talked him down, it's like, well, actually, this could lead you towards Hillside. I had no intention of actually doing that. You could go there or not. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Really?
yeah, definitely.
I was like, is he doing this on purpose, or is he trying to steer us away from certain death, or?
It's Mordred. He's steering us towards certain death. What do you
Right?
mean?
I was like, why
I
did I
stated
have
at
that
the
thought?
start of every session, you know.
Right?
Yeah.
No, but
That's
seriously,
wonderful.
it is not the DM's job to kill the party. Like, you're there as a
No, I
referee.
know.
You're not there
Oh,
as an
no,
antagonist.
yeah.
I just want to make
Trust.
that clear to people watching.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I
true.
know.
Trust us, we do a fine job of doing that to ourselves.
It's actually no fun to play
Like
with a DM
going
that
and
actively
actually
killing.
giving us
So.
a city over to a dragon, and then going and trying to sleep outside of a cave that we just beat some people up in, except we didn't.
That's my
Yeah, like
favorite
you were saying,
moment.
that actually is pretty true, though. Like, if you play with a DM who actively is, like, out to get you, it's not really that fun.
It's not.
No.
No.
That's just how the dice rolls. That's just how the dice rolls.
Yeah.
But
It's one of those. It's balancing the encounter, so you have to think and do things,
mhm.
Yeah.
and it actually feels like dangerous and stuff.
Or you just
Yeah, if
mind
you're- if you're-
control the players and get them to do the thinking for you.
Or
Yeah.
you do that, yeah.
I mean,
that.
yeah, I mean, if you're playing like a campaign or a one shot, and you guys all go in knowing that it's a meat grinder and you're gonna lose characters, that's its own kind of fun, right?
Yeah.
But it can be. But I mean, everybody goes into it knowing, like,
Mhm.
that's the pack, that's the kind of game they're playing. So I really enjoyed this one in general, just because you're putting us on the edge of our seats here, Mord. It's
Mhm.
getting too intense.
I also love how in the last 3 sessions, it's just been massive character backstory lore drop for literally everybody. actually you drag that out to 4 or 5, and I think it's literally everybody's had just major character, starting with Elora and us meeting her patron, all the way up to Vulwin can speak Yeti.
Yeah, you guys got a little bit of another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the DM's job isn't to kill the players, but to make them feel alive.
It's true.
And you can only feel alive when you're close to death.
When you're panicking, you're like, oh god.
Honestly, just giving players choices, that's when you get them, because like even if there's no catch to any of those choices, they think there's a catch every time.
Yep.
With the commoners, I knew I'd have to throw a lot of them at you.
Oh my
gosh! You. It's like, okay, you know the crystal's there. You've had that first encounter. Now, are these commoners acceptable collateral damage for you to, survive?
My face when one after another just showed up. 5 of them showed up, and it's like, what?
And then they kept coming.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean,
and
I'm just going to straight up say I had no idea it was the crystals for sure. Tahko was just taking a wild guess.
Yeah. Yep.
You were right.
Well, the problem is we couldn't tell, really, kind of. Yeah. Because Irilyssa went and cleared off all the rest of them, and they were fine. But it was you got the crystal, more or less as the spell dropped. So it's kind of like, who knows?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was the crystal that we destroyed or if it was the crystal you held on to. But I mean, that's why I waited back there for like a minute, just be like, well, nothing's happening anymore. Maybe it is. I didn't even see that crystal. I know that Vulwin couldn't see that crystal around the corner, but I was like, dang. Oh, and then it started happening again.
Woof. Thank you. That was intense.
We're going to round a corner and it's just be like a crystal cavern, and we're like, nope, goodbye.
Interesting idea.
Yep. Yo, we're leaving that.
I like how in our group notes, one of you wrote, "Who is doing the massacring for this session?" Like last week, and the answer was us.
Yep.
I mean, what?
I wrote that.
You
Technically, I didn't kill anybody.
No.
We were just beating each other up.
I just mortally maimed all of my friends. It's fine.
You went through all of my 10 HP and then took me down to half health.
I didn't injure a bad guy this entire session. I actually healed them.
Yeah.
I didn't heal my allies, I healed bad guys. I didn't damage bad guys, I damaged my allies. Nice.
At least I came out even.
It happened.
Yeah. Zagrax is really MVP for the enemy side today.
Hey man, don't blame me. It's the bitch queen blood in me.
I was going to say the enemy side for Zagrax.
Yeah.
Woof.
Well, that's fun. It's not because I know we can't actually attack these people unless any of us are ready to just take them out.
Yeah, no. I say Zagrax will literally start fighting you on his own will if you start beating up on these people for no reason. Just say it.
Well, one of these people is actually straight knocked out.
Yeah.
No, they weren't asleep; they were just knocked out.
Yeah.
One of them is knocked out, and somebody's dead.
They'll wake up with a bad headache.
It's the one that's right in front of me, actually, I believe. Yeah, this one right here, I think.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, I think that one did fall over right there because they were stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, I think it's the one that is next to Vulwin.
Yeah, they should be fine. They should be stable but knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna hurt.
Hey, all we know though is that Trovis would have been fine. He would not have succumbed to the mind control. He had been too drunk.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He gets a plus 50 to his will saves.
Yep.
You say he'd be fine, and now I just think he was gonna AoE attack all of them. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
That would have been an idea, but
I do have to say that I was rolling will saves behind the scenes so that you wouldn't know if you were being affected by.
Wonderful.
And my god, for a cleric, Tahko, you were rolling awfully.
Man, the rollover was just crazy. What's odd is I've got a really good wisdom save, but
I know.
I don't.
You succeeded once.
My wisdom
Yeah.
save is -1,
Oh,
I was
and that's
thinking-
with proficiency.
I did have a bit of a
Wow.
chuckle, like when Irilyssa walked away, and that other crystal was still alive. I was like, oh, we're just gonna mind control again. Roll. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tahko, you're under again.
oh my gosh. That is a wonderful use of hidden rolls. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are a few things which I think GM totally can do hidden rolls, and mind control is one of them, because the rest of the party should have absolutely no idea. You should just be privately communicating. Like, actually, one of my
Yeah.
favourite mind control things was when Irilyssa was mind controlled in your game, Vulwin.
Oh yes,
Oh,
Vezerin was
Yeah,
yeah.
That was partly because the character was just like, we're kind of 50-50 on whether or not they actually believe this or not, to be completely
Yeah.
honest with you.
The character was so annoyed.
It really was funny because that scene right before you did attack someone, but that wasn't.
Mhm.
they didn't know if I was mind controlled or not.
Yeah.
I know,
We're
I know.
all sitting there
The
like,
best.
huh?
You're like, oh well, somebody's slept on the wrong side of the bed.
That's wonderful.
but in Nin's eyes, he was still the good guy.
Aw.
But I don't think anybody. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
That's just what it is.
It is what, yeah.
Indeed. Hey, did we have any shout outs today? New channel, maybe some new faces. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we've got a new follow. Someone called JT or J Highwind.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
Welcome.
Jay Highwind. Oh,
Welcome,
God.
Jay Highwind.
Well, I'm never calling
not-
you Highwind again. It's always Highwind.
And also Raid Naden. Thank you very much for the follow.
And it starts again. It starts anew.
That's great.
Good times. Anyway, I think unless there are any other questions coming in from chat, we will probably call it here, especially as we are running late. Sorry
Yeah.
about that, everyone. I did think
Yeah.
it was quite important to get this encounter done while it was kind of fresh in our minds,
Yeah.
Yep.
especially as it's kind of ramping up towards the end.
Just a little bit. It got a wee bit hairy.
All right, well, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, and you haven't already done so, then please do consider hitting that follow button so that you get notifications when we are live, and it will also help us on the path to becoming an affiliate, so we get all the benefits that follow with that. I have worked out that it was my error that we weren't getting VODs loaded up, so the video is available. It's only going to be up there for like 2 weeks because non-affiliates have a very, very short window. But don't worry, all of this is being uploaded to the YubTubs. Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching, and thanks everyone for playing. See you next week.
See you later.
Bye.
See everyone.
Bye bye.